Hello, hello. Happy Monday. It's Tenchi time. Hello, hello, everybody. Oh, I wanted to talk about an anime today before we start playing a Disco Elysium. I wanted to talk about City, the animation. Okay, so high key. If you've never watched um, anime, I guess there's this whole genre in it that's very specific and special. I don't think that you can really find it outside of anime very easily, but it's called slice of life, right? So, like, it's all about, and people boil it down to like being cute girls doing cute things, but I think it's a little bit more than that. Like, it's normally about kind of mundane situations and mundane problems, and then just people dealing with them, I guess. So it's like a pretty popular, it's one of my favorite genres when it comes to anime. And like a classic in that genre has been Nichijou for a really long time. It's sort of a goofy comedy that follows three gals through high school. And it's a lot more comedy than it is slice of life. Like, they don't really go through very many real problems or anything, but it's a lot of slapstick and a lot of, like, you know, couple of second long clips of, I don't know, them messing around in school and out of school and stuff. Well, so the person who made this also made another manga later called City. And City is also a slice of life that follows three gals, but now it's kind of an older age group. Like, instead of it being high schoolers, they're college students kind of making it on their own for the first time. So City the animation has been dropping like on Amazon Prime, and I think at other places too, for a while now. And I really liked Nichijou, and I have been watching City the Animation, of course, as it's been coming out. And I wanted to talk about it because it's so... This last episode was especially, like, creative from an animation perspective. And it's just, like, such a sweet little show. It's so nostalgic, and it's a lot about, like, friendship and what it means to grow up together with people, I guess. And I don't know, it's just very sentimental, you know? Like, toughing it out, you know, with your quirky friends, living in a crappy little apartment. It just reminds me of some of the times I had with my friends in Angel College. And, you know, spending time over everybody else's place, crashing and eating crappy pizza. So I found that this anime has been very fun. And it also has this, like, Nichijou, like, has a broad cast. Excuse me. Nichijou has a broad cast, but outside of the three girls, but most of them remain pretty much unnamed. But in City, the three girls are a lot less important than they were in Nichijou, and so the cast has a little bit more space to breathe, and it's a lot more, like, it kind of captures that idea of a small town and, like, everybody bumping into each other all the time. So every single episode there's like 2 or 3 different jokes and gags that have to do with people bumping into each other and, like, different stories colliding and bump and, you know, just crashing. So that's a lot of fun too. And I don't know, it just, I can already tell I'm gonna want to rewatch this anime later, even though we're only like 5 episodes into the season. And I find it to be a bright spot. It's something I look forward to every single week, because it's so goofy and lighthearted, and I really like slice of life. That's one of those genres that I actually go out of my way to watch. Like, I'll still watch shonen. Like, my friends come over for dinner and stuff, and they'll put shonen on, but I don't really go out of my way to see it. But slice of life all day, baby. Like Dragon Maid, that's like one of my favorite anime. Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. It's just like S tier hanging out with friends. Because there's like this dragon that gets saved by a drunk office lady who's like the loneliest person on the planet. And then the next morning, while the office lady's hungover, the dragon shows up and she's like in human form with a big dragon tail, and she's like, "Hey, what's up? You just saved my life last night, and you offered your place, and I offered to be your maid while you were drunk. So, you know, let's do this thing." And you know, Kobayashi, she's a loner. She's very much a loner, very much does not want to make friends. And so when, you know, this random magical creature woman is on her doorstep, she's like, beat it. Like, I don't care what I said when I was drunk, go. Except she's super late for work because she's hungover. So she ends up flying on Toru's back, and they basically become like, you know, live-in girlfriends, kind of. There's a little bit of queer baiting, I guess, in this show, but it's super, it's just cozy because the whole time it's pretty much Toru learning how to, it's like a fish out of water story because Toru doesn't know how to do the human thing, you know, like she doesn't know how to cook, she doesn't know how to clean. But she's very much dedicated to helping Miss Kobayashi because she owes her that life debt, you know? And they kind of just figure out how to coexist and cohabitate with each other. And it's such a nice anime. Like, I guess the hallmark of a good slice of life is that there just doesn't need to really be a plot. Like today, the plot is, you know, Toru's learning how to go to the grocery store and not freak everybody out on account of being a dragon. And that's fun. Like, there are stakes, I guess, but it's not exactly like, you know, saving the world or some sort of political plot. It's just, can Toru make this happen without freaking a bunch of people out? So it's a genre I really like, and City is reminding me of my favorite parts of slice of life. It's not really that cozy, I guess, because they're not really spending a lot of time around fires or under blankets or whatever, but it is very nostalgic and very like, oh, don't you remember hanging out with friends and running by the creek? That's the sort of vibe. Reminds me of sleepovers and I don't know, all sorts of fun stuff I would do with my friends when I was a wee angel. Isn't that the best though? I mean, a little bit of reminiscing and getting up to no good. It's a really goofy anime too. Like it has a very kind of surrealist approach to humor. It's sort of like it's just goofy. It's like a lot of non sequiturs and a lot of this doesn't make any sense. So I can't recommend it I can't recommend it highly enough, really. If you like something low-key, if you want to watch an anime that's not all about fighting or something intense, definitely worth giving it a go, I think. The music for the opening is really good too, and it's very sweet. It's like a little song about how it's hard to grow up sometimes, and it's bittersweet. It just makes me want to invite friends over and get everybody to play like Katamari or something, you know? What makes y'all nostalgic? Because for me, I feel like there's like this era of video games that really make me, and movies that really make me nostalgic, because like I would remember seeing them and playing them during sleepovers with friends. So stuff like Katamari Damacy, Chibi Robo, like a lot of GameCube stuff, especially because I didn't really have my own GameCube. So whenever I was playing something on the GameCube, it was because I was over with a friend. So like all these GameCube games that I've heard of since, it's very much like this reminds me of that. The PSX or PS1 or PS2. Oh my gosh. My Angel Papa loved the PSX. So we had a ton of PSX games for the PS2. So like I've played some Ridge Racer and oh my gosh, like a scrolling beat 'em up called Fighting Force. My little brother and I went back and played that on the PS4, I think like 4 or 5 years ago. No, I'd probably be even longer now, like 7 or 8 years ago, because they ported it onto the like digital store for the PS4. So that was fun. It was also a surprise to beat. We beat it in like 4 hours. As a kid, we were terrible. As kids, we were terrible at it. Like we could never beat it. So it was a real surprise when it took like nothing to beat. Oh my gosh! And there's also like back in the day, they would give you those demo discs. Like you'd get them in the mail, and you could put them in your PS2, and they'd have like a bunch of trailers for different games, and you might be able to also like play maybe, I don't know, 15 minutes of a game. And I remember having one of those. I keep looking for it to see if I can find the games that were on it. But I remember there was one mini game where you would play as this like penguin on an ice mountain, but it also had like a demo of the newest Lara Croft Tomb Raider game, and I think it had a demo for Gex on it as well. And I mean, when you don't have a ton of games, like those demo discs, just sitting and playing through them, that's enough. That's pretty cool though. Yeah, I don't know. I like how those games kind of just put you in this very particular mood. At least for me, that's how it works. So yeah, Chibi Robo, you got to look out for that. I'm probably gonna play it on stream at some point. It just reminds me of a lot of my friends who had those GameCubes, and Smash Bros. Like Smash Bros. Melee specifically. What was it? Not Mario. Metroid Prime. We would, oh my gosh, you could play so much of the like headhunter, like what versus mode, because there was like a combat mode that you could do. It was like Quake for Quake for 10-year-olds, None of us had computers, so we weren't going to be playing any of the actually cool shooters of the time. So instead we were playing the Metroid Prime multiplayer mode. And I remember my friend would kick my butt at it because he was really good at hiding as you could like roll up in a ball because you're Samus, and he was really, really good at hiding. Yeah, like that, and some types of like some of the brands of soda, like I don't really drink a lot of soda anymore, but those like really like sugary, crazy colored ones like Faygo, that brings me back to oh, Rock Band and Guitar Hero. Yeah, these are games that I never really had at my place, so they were just hallmarks of those times. One of my friends got me into anime, and I didn't really know about it at the time, so there's also like Fooly Cooly and a bunch of other animes and movies we would watch that were just of that time, I think if I could go back, I don't know what I would tell myself. I guess maybe enjoy. I don't think I would change a thing, to be honest, if I were to go back. I like the amount of stuff I tried. I suppose I wish I would have tried more RPGs sooner in my life, because I've only really kind of turned the corner on them, I would say recently. Like when I was a little angel, I'd liked playing Pokemon, but I wouldn't really play other RPGs. And now it feels like that's all I'm playing, and so it's like I kind of wish I played Final Fantasy when I was younger. I wish I played maybe at least one Dragon Quest game, just so I would know what people are talking about when they talk about Dragon Quest. Oh, the Monster Hunter games. I wish I was into those sooner. I only just tried the Switch game with my friend Pyro, and we had a good time, although we kind of fell off too because he got more powerful than me. Like he kept playing more than I did, so it got kind of boring because we would lobby up and then he'd have to play like lower difficulty missions that he'd already finished, so it was kind of no fun to keep up with each other. And I feel like that's just a problem with that kind of a game design. Like, have you ever tried an MMORPG? Like, they're all like that too. Like World of Warcraft or Wizard 101. It's so easy to get desynced from your friends, and then it's just like it starts to feel more like a race than something you share, which is such a bummer. I remember like maybe 4 or 5 years ago, my friends and I started getting into Wizard 101 because we had so much time on our hands, and that was like a game that I'd always wanted to play when I was younger, but Angel Papa and Angel Mama wouldn't let me. So it was sort of like, I'm a little too old for this, but I still want to try it, and I don't want to get into World of Warcraft, so we're gonna do this instead. And we had like a whole team, a whole squad. I remember I was the DPS because I normally like to be DPSs. And so that meant that I was like Storm, I think was the school of magic. I remember I was just getting into VTubers at the time too, so I kept looking up to see if there were like VTubers that did Wizard 101, and I was so surprised that there were a couple. Like, I was like, what? People can do anything as a VTuber. So that was pretty cool to find out. But yeah, I don't know. Lots of nostalgia going around. I definitely recommend that anime if you can watch it though. Alrighty, let's make our way over to Revachol, I think. Blam. Here we are. So last we left off, I don't know. I used to try to keep it pretty tight in terms of what we're like doing, but now I kind of just follow my nose, and the plot will follow. I'm pretty sure we spent a while talking to Joyce. Is her name Joyce? Joyce Messenier or something? We talked to her about the state of political affairs for like 25 minutes. And that's after we explored the apartment across from us. Kuno told us about his dad having a bunch of drugs, illegal drugs, and we could go fight him if we want and kill him, but I don't really want to do that. What else? Oh, yes. Tomorrow we're supposed to meet up with a smoker on a balcony, and it seems like they might have some sort of idea about how this murder went down. And we're also trying to find out, there was somebody who was at the scene of the crime, who we don't know like who they were. So we're sort of trying to hunt them down too. But yes, a lot to do. And then Everett wants us to like intimidate a couple of people into getting some signatures or something. Joyce doesn't really want us to do that, but we'll find out what we're gonna do, I guess. What's this? Oh, that's just like my keys. I'm not sure what I want to do. I really don't want to take down Kuno's dad. But we could go to Kuno's apartment and take the speed. Maybe we don't have to fight him. I don't remember where Kuno's apartment was, though. It might have been in that big complex. Oh, wait, no, I remember now. It's in the apartment building that the smoker was in. And the edgy little goth punk girl. Whatever her name was. It doesn't really matter what counterculture you are. Eventually people start kind of blurring them all together. What did Joyce call it? The subculture or something? The underculture? And then she called herself a super because she's part of the sort of major culture. The normies. Maybe it was this way. Such a solemn little trumpet. I've always wanted to learn that instrument. I feel like I have the lips for it. And maybe the lungs, too. It was one of these apartments. Was it this one, perhaps?
You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. The number on the panel says 10.
Okay, maybe our journal will tell us. Oh yes, number 12. Here we go. I wonder if this lady has anything to say about Kuno's dad. Maybe she's got some information. What can you tell us, nameless woman? Ah, here we go.
The waiters are at the end of this hallway, right next to the communal bathroom.
No comment. Well, this is the communal bathroom, though, isn't it? She said at the end of the hallway. Okay, maybe... Oh. Is it... Maybe it's the other opposite end. Perhaps there's another bathroom. What do y'all think about using... Yeah, here we go. Public bathrooms. I feel like everybody's so icked out. Oh, whoops. I totally forgot to... We're no longer just chatting. Now we're Disco Elysium. Ding. Why is she sweeping the same place non-stop? Maybe it's just not that clean. She's really got to get into the grime of it. I actually don't I think realistically she probably moves at some point during the day, but you know, got to put your budget somewhere, and they decided to give it to the trumpeter instead of the character animator. I guess let's get in here.
A shabby door hangs oddly on its hinges, secured to the doorframe with a safety chain. An unpaid energy bill is attached, threatening to cut off the electricity. It's addressed to Mr. Uno Doroita.
Oh, I forgot to say, it's good to see you, Fenkaira. I hope you're having a good day. Yeah, anything you're looking forward to this week? So this is, I guess, Kuno's dad is named Uno?
Your heartbeat quickens, palms go sweaty. The siren of amphetamine is singing you her song.
Oh, shut up, electrochemistry. We're not using. I guess we could equip.
A shabby door hangs oddly on its hinges, secured to the doorframe with a safety chain. An unpaid energy bill is attached.
I slept till 3 p.m. You must have been partying like a rock star last night then, huh? Looks like we found where Kuno's dad lives.
And the place comes with 3 months' worth of utility bills.
I don't party. I played games. Wow, okay. What were you playing? Some more Ultra Kill? I guess we could knock.
No response. Good thing you already have the chain cutters in your hand. Nothing left to do now but snip, snip.
Yeah, you got a point, interfacing. Let's give it a go.
Snip. The cutter goes through them like dead leaves. The links fall to the ground on the other side of the door. Don't let the quiet fool you. The beast is in there somewhere, ready to rip you to shreds with a broken bottle.
That's no good.
I know there's no stopping you, but let's at least make this quick.
He's starting to give in to our, I guess, main protag energy. Oh god. Oh. Is he hiding under the bed? Glossy erotica covers the wall, wrinkled from moisture. Right. Moisture. A bunch of cash. That's neat. We're so close to being able to pay rent.
A phone book lies open on the table, covering a stack of utility bills. Right next to it, in plain sight, sits a small bottle of amphetamine, conveniently equipped with a straw.
Ooh. Lieutenant, I've located psychoactive substances on this table.
Good. Confiscate it.
The minuscule amount of amphetamine doesn't interest the lieutenant in the slightest. He listens instead to something in the other room.
Yeah, someone is very clearly... You just stole someone's money, not nice of you. Yeah, that's true. But I'm not the nice kind of cop. I'm the kind of cop that gets shit done. And the shit that I need done is paying for a roof above my head. I guess we're gonna take the speed.
Pocket the bottle as if it were the most natural thing in the world.
That is not a kilo.
Celebrate. Blast that shit right here.
We will be
Take
doing...
inventory of it once this boring table shit is done.
We will be doing no such thing.
Blast it
Electrochemistry.
before you face the beast. Deruita. You're going to need the encouragement.
Why not then burn the house down? We're not looking to cause that much ruckus. What do we stand to gain from that? We're just gonna... I mean, besides, I guess, an entertaining afternoon. Well... a simpler way. Well... I'm not gonna give that kid speed, but I guess we've confiscated it. Well... maybe we can learn something from this sleeping pool. What's up here? Oh, he's got pants. Regular black jeans. I'm pretty sure we were offered these already. I think we're okay with our trousers.
A bundle of clothes heaped on the bed. A stained parka. Some towels and a duvet. Some socks even.
I guess let's see what Kim might say. Let's just leave. That's definitely his dad. Well, he'll be pissed when his speed is missing. I sort of was hoping that was going to give us more information. I don't know why I thought that would work. They move slow. Yeah, they do. This is it's not really an action game. It's kind of just... Oh, we should get rid of those cutters. There's no reason for... Wow. You could use the speed bottle quite a few times. And now that it's in our hands, it's almost like... It's just an item. I want to go talk to Kuno. I'm not going to give him the speed, but I want to talk to him at least. But yeah, this game is really kind of just a vibe. It's a lot about the experience of the voice lines more than anything.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Could have been a bit faster. At least faster than the car from last stream. I'm still surprised at how slow it is to drive that, but I'm glad that at least Ignis is willing to drive. Hey, I found your shack.
Yeah, did you fuck in there?
What was with the pig head?
Oh, that? Kuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Kuno demo tape.
Yeah, okay. Forget it, I'm not saying those
Too
things.
girl for you, huh? Kuno fuck your tongue off.
No, I just want to get back to the
Actually,
shack.
back in there. Everyone wants back in there.
I found a plate covered with a powdered residue. He is so ugly, dude. The child. Yeah. I mean, honestly, so this I believe as a little kid. I mean, he looks like a Tim Burton kid. Like have you ever seen the movie Monster House? He looks like the kid from Monster House. At least in this model. This portrait, though, that is a 35-year-old man. That is not a kid. I'm not convinced. Okay, so tell me about the plate.
That's where Kuno gets his daily hit of electric. Kuno Shazam. Kuno rides the fucking lightning in there, pig.
All right.
Bet you'd like to ride the lightning too, wouldn't you? You feel tired and old, but you could have that sparkle in your eyes.
What's with the tube of magnesolum, Kuno?
It's a vitamin, pig. Don't you know anything?
It's magnesium,
Yeah,
right?
It's the mag. You fucking need that shit to stay on top of your game.
Huh.
Kuno goes through like a tube a day, rips mag like a motherfucker, and you could use a bottle.
What does like magnesium actually do in like a human's regular diet? Let's find that out. You need it in order to... So if you don't have enough magnesium, you don't feel hungry when you should. You get sick, you throw up, you're tired, and you feel weak. So I guess you just need enough magnesium to feel okay. Okay.
Oh, don't teach him, Kuno. He's going to use it against you, Kuno.
Come on, it's just magnesium. Don't mystify it.
You're not getting this, pig. It completely takes away the hangover. It's like you didn't do anything. Like you stayed home playing with your choo-choo.
Fuck you, pig. Don't do mag. You're going to OD and you're going to fucking die.
I'm pretty sure we have a bunch of magnesium in our inventory right now.
Good
I've heard
boy,
enough of this.
Meister. Don't come and talk to Kuno about his kingdom.
Do I even want to tell him that we got the drugs? We took care of the drug situation.
All right, so you got Kuno's kilo.
It is not a
Yeah,
kilo.
That's how we do it. First, give Kuno Kuno's kilo, then Kuno gives you half back. That's how we split it. It's the best way, street way.
Let's make a decision. Let's move something. I'm not giving you drugs. You're 12.
All right. Kuno knew you'd try that sneaky pig shit on him.
Tell him, Kuno.
Kuno's got brains. This shit doesn't surprise Kuno. So Kuno's gonna give you one more chance. Know this, pig. Shit is major.
Major fucking choice, pig.
Bro, what kind of child wants drugs at the age of 12? Presumably his, well, you know, like father, like son, right?
Kuno won't take this shit lightly. The pieces are moving, pig. This is fucking domino shit.
It's so much easier to get into a hobby when your parents are already into that hobby.
Not like he thinks, but you can feel it. Somehow, this will change things.
That's not good.
It's not hard to see at all. You hand out drugs to kids. The lieutenant's faith in your judgment will diminish significantly.
Okay, that does make sense. Sure. What, if any, is the downside of not giving the drugs to Kuno?
None that you can see. No, you can see it. This young man has junior officer material in him. In another life, where he trusts you.
Tick, 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 tick. Decision time. What's it gonna be? You gonna fuck the Kuno?
How am I ever going to justify to myself giving this kid drugs later? How am I ever going to justify that as a decision? This is staying with me.
All right. You fucked the Kuno. Everybody, Kuno got fucked by his pocket pig. Just when we getting our business on, the pig throws it all away.
I told you he can't be trusted. I told you. I told you he'd steal the shit.
Relax, see? We got plenty of Kilo underground, in the tree. This ain't about that. This is about you and Kuno. You mismanaged this shit. Now everything is fucked between us. How are you gonna make this up to the Kuno, huh?
In truth, Kuno doesn't really believe there's anything you can do to make up for this. The damage is irreparable.
Beat the crap out of the child. You ever hear of the idea of like a devil on a shoulder? Vampire. I looked around in there. It's not the easy life you've got going on in that apartment.
What the fuck do you know about Kuno's life? Kuno's got plans. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, we got plans.
6 meters underground, below piping from before the war, the collapsed remains of the Martinez storm drain system. There are 2 stolen flashlights with piles of batteries next to them, beside 2 bedrolls, in the dark and opening into the lower tunnels.
I met your dad.
Yeah? How the fuck are you still alive, pig?
Your dad's a half-dead alcoholic. He was sleeping under some clothes.
What?
His posture changes. The swaying rooster motion stops for a second. Then he gets it going again.
Fuck right. Kuno's dad was sleeping like a bum. Kuno told ya. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about anything. Fucking breaking and entering shit. That's nothing to Kuno's dad.
I beat the devil. He doesn't beat me. The child is the child is annoying, and so you slap him into the sun. Yeah, but he's also given us a lot of valuable information. I'm not gonna. Why bother, man? He's just gonna go hurt someone else.
You got lucky, pig. Kuno knew this. Kuno's fucking violent fiend dad's been drinking hard lately. Kuno knew you have a way in. Narrow window. Kuno window. Fuck you trying to do? Get the Kuno to stop. Kuno's just getting it on.
Kidnap him and interrogate him. We're not gonna do that.
A forming in his throat.
Keep your ass together, Kuno.
Stop acting tough, kid. You don't have to be scared of him anymore.
Kuno's not fucking trying to be tough. This shit is real. Kuno's fucking violent dad's gonna be a vegetable. Kuno knows that shit. Stroke shit. Stomach fucked up, and Kuno's gonna go out like that too. Gonna be just
Damn.
like Kuno's violent dad. Speed shit, crime shit, fucking on the bed. Go out West Revachol style.
Jeez. Kuno is surprisingly aware of his own situation.
Stop saying all this sad shit, Kuno.
There's a touch of grief in there.
Fuck you talking sad? Kuno's got hard shit, death shit, nothing shit.
You don't have to turn into that.
Get your fucking nun-ass out of here before Kuno fucks it dead. You think because you took Kuno's speed, Kuno's gonna sub like a turn into... Kuno ain't turning into shit. Kuno is that shit.
If he doesn't stop soon, he's going to collapse from exhaustion. He's red all over.
Oh no.
Kuno won! Oh, you won, Kuno!
He did not win. There is a crack in there now, and it's spreading across the face of his certainty.
Wow. Okay. See, that's why we don't have to kidnap him or torture him or whatever you're suggesting. We could just do a bunch of irreparable psychological damage instead. And that goes far, far deeper, my friend. There were tons of unpaid utility bills in there.
Fuck right there were. Fucking 3 years or some shit.
3 years. And no one's come to collect? That's crazy. Let me guess, Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about them.
Yeah, that's right. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about that electricity and light shit. Just wants to pound on people and drink.
That's no place to live in. You gotta find somewhere else.
That's right. It's a shithole. Kuno's gonna move underground, Leroy shit, ancient shit. Kuno's gonna live in a fucking catacomb.
That sounds kind of cool, to be honest.
Yeah, in a tomb, Kuno!
That didn't change shit, pig. That only made things worse. Fucking social worker shit. It doesn't work, pig.
It doesn't work, Kuno. Only our shit works.
Oh boy.
She tries to bind their fates together. She needs him. Bad.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Well, I think I successfully really pissed that kid off.
Hear that? Magnesium. That's what you're lacking. The lack of magnesium has you slouched.
In his dreams. Wow. Holy cow, man. You've been playing a lot of Ultra Kill, I think.
The magnesium levels in your blood are dangerously low. It's about the low magnesium levels and not the high alcohol levels.
So there's a lack of magnesium in me?
Yes, and it's critical. Look at yourself. You're practically devolving into a fish due to the lack of magnesium in your bloodstream.
You know what? Let's take another aside about magnesium. What are the best foods? Oh, whoops. Wrong thingy. What are the best foods for magnesium? I bet it's something like peanuts. I doubt that's how this game is going to solve that problem, and I doubt that's how many people solve that problem, but I just want to know. What's wrong? Ultra Kill is good. Yeah, no, I mean, it is, but like, probably something green. Good point, Wormy. Looks like leafy greens and spinach. Edamame, let's go. The goat. I love edamame. Oh my god, don't get me on an edamame trainer. That's all I'll talk about. Almonds, those are good too. Brown rice. Yeah, just eat stuff. Literally just eat good stuff, and then you'll get plenty of magnesium. I guess, to be fair, this character has not eaten anything the entire time we've played as him. I need to mag it up.
You need to get so magged up. You've probably had 2 heart attacks and a minor stroke.
No.
And the only prescription is insane amounts of magnesium.
Okay. His skin is gray somehow. Are you talking about Kuno or me. This character's name is Harry.
One stroke. Don't be so modest. He's having one right now.
For real. Both of you. Yeah, that's just what it's like in this part of the world. Everything is sad and... Well, I guess it's not even a part of the world. It's just what Revachol, the whole planet, is like. It's just sad and wet. They're all fish people. I need to become a magnesium-based life form?
If you want to live, you need to evolve. You need to transcend the carbon barrier. Go to the apothecary and buy insane amounts of magnesium. It will reverse the damage to your circulatory system.
I'm not so sure that that will work that way.
Just remember, it's not the alcohol. Buy more of that too. Alcohol is not the problem.
Not worth listening, I don't think, this guy.
And certainly not the dextroamphetamine, nor smoking for 40 years. It's the lack of magnesium and excess of coffee. You should stop drinking coffee. It wreaks havoc on your gastrointestinal system.
The nature, like the environment looks good though. Remove the mankind, it's gonna look cool. Oh my god. You're gonna be, I guess, very excited for the TF2 stream later this week. Because all we will be doing is the killing. I'm trying to avoid killing people in this game in particular. I would probably feel kind of bad about it, I think. Oh yes, magnesium. Magnesium side quest. What's up, lady?
Is this about the questions again?
Whoops.
You see several packaged raincoats.
No need for a raincoat. But this.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo.
Just ask me if you need anything from Saint Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Duramine, Magnesium, and Hypnogamma.
Hypnogamma? What the heck is that? Give me a bottle of magnesium, please.
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
Thanks. What? You're not killing in this game? Unacceptable. Yeah, no killing in this one. No violence. Well, I mean, there's been an amount of violence. We spin kicked the dude because he was a huge racist, but we haven't done much else. Right. Did that even give me a quest? The magnesium thing? Or was that just like the game advertising magnesium to me? Yeah, that didn't really give me a quest. Here's the other question. So... use the magnesium. Well, yeah, I'm looking for it in my inventory right now. And I'm not seeing it. Whoa. Wow. Look at these. +1 logic, -1 authority. The flip-up class is called the Auditor. That's certainly something. What the heck, man? Did I just get clowned? Where did my bottle of magnesium go? Can I buy another bottle?
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays.
Oh, I see. Okay.
They all bear
That's the problem. So, magnesium is an item that can heal your morale. We've already got 4 magnesium. That's what this number is about. So, yeah, yep, Wormy's got it. Magnesium is used by double-clicking your morale meter, the little blue plus. Yep, you've got it. How the hell do the clothes give debuffs and buffs? Well, because all of these stats are just like your personality, right? They're just aspects of your personality. So the person that kept talking to us about the magnesium was Composure. He's the one about, let's see here. Composure wants you not to crack, or at least it wants you not to crack in front of other people. So it's it's kind of about making sure everybody knows you're doing okay. And then electrochemistry, I mean, that's a representation of your actual, you know, chemical balances in your brain and body and stuff. So those two were the ones that were trying to convince me to get magnesium. But, you know, it's sort of like, it's like if you wear a suit, right? If you wear a suit, you're going to feel like you're looking good, man. You're going to feel like you're the talk of the town. You're going to have more, like, confidence. So it's like that. I mean, these stupid... I mean, it's not all internal, but, like, something about these glasses are going to make you think more logically. But also, it's very difficult to wear these stupid-ass glasses and somehow force someone to be under your authority, right? I think generally it makes sense. What the hell, dude? It's a curse. Personality is not good. You don't need emotions. Just kill the problems, practically. I don't think you can get too far that way. Especially not this guy. I don't even have a gun, man. I lost my gun. Before the game began, this guy managed to lose his gun. So I'm not all that interested in trying to solve problems violently. Mostly, if only because he is just not good at it. Plus, this is a game that you're meant to do several runs through. And I'm not super interested in making this kind of a violent run. I might do that later, but I'm hoping to kind of keep things on the straight and narrow. Use your bare hands. Ah, you're a creative one, huh? Resourceful, we'll say. I don't know what the hell to do now, though. We can't really go down to the fishing village because they're still closed. I guess we could just try to bump into our badge. You know, there's someone who we haven't talked to today that we tried to talk to yesterday. Let's try to talk to... And Wormy likes this character, so we'll see.
The woman still has her eyes fixed on the photograph in her hands. In the background, the radio plays. No response. Wherever this woman is, your words fail to reach her.
Okay. Yeah. I guess it'll keep not working. We haven't talked to this jerk today.
Right to work.
Never mind. He's got nothing to say either. Let's keep wandering. So I'm like pretty sure that we were made to intimidate Renee, and we haven't talked to him. So maybe we could go talk to Renee and see what he's thinking. Where are you, Renee? Whoa. The spirited chirps and clicks of swallows fill the air. A chair is a weapon. Bottles? Weapons. Anything is a weapon. A thing one man sees as a drink, I see as a weapon. Wow. You ever watch Fight Club?
Officer, what can this old carabiner do for you?
Oh, yeah. I keep trying to get this roll to happen. Let's see if we can get it today. 42%er?
Still,
Darn.
all you see is
Anything else I can assist you with?
No, nothing at all, Renee.
Officer.
Nah, all my violence comes from games and stuff. I get that. That's kind of where I get my urge to kill out. Overwatch.
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you...
You got nothing to add.
again, esteemed officer.
Nope. What could we do? It's too early in the day to go to bed, too. It's only like 3. Is there something to do with the corpse?
The man is decomposing visibly now. The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
I guess I could search the body one more time. Let's lose our level up, because we've got 3 of them. Let's add our perception. Where are you, perception? Let's level that up. And before we get crazy, let's see if there's some outfits we can like swap into. Add to our perception. Nope. Is there anything reducing my perception? Nah, nothing's influencing it at all.
The man is decomposing.
Tenchi follow beam.
Every hour he looks. The lieutenant adjusts his glasses.
I've never played Overwatch, though I play TF2, of course. I mean, I think you could like Overwatch if you've liked TF2, but they're pretty different as well, especially because of their communities, I think. Their communities make them very, very different. But I enjoyed Overwatch when I played it. Your PC sucks. Oh, right, yeah, that's an issue. I remember I had so much fun playing Overwatch with Wormy, because I dragged them into Overwatch for a while, and they were really good at Ana, so I'd go tank. I'd play like Reinhardt. Oh, that was a blast. It's fun to pair up that way. I still only have an 8% chance of finding anything. Can we level it up again? I guess this is a test we could retry. We used to do evil things together. Dude, I mean, I still dream about it sometimes. Because you were really, really good at landing those sleep darts. And I mean, Reinhardt is just perfect for punishing somebody who's asleep. Ah, good times.
You really ought to wait until the cadaver is refrigerated. Digging around in this mess now is proving hopelessly difficult.
Damn, dude. But everyone and their grandma isn't going to help us refrigerate it. You got a bug to kill. Good luck. Check out the fridge in the commercial building across from the whirling. We tried that, though. I guess we didn't completely. We know that there's some kind of way to get into this building. The one that the bookstore is attached to. Just a small spider from yesterday. He can pass. Spiders are friends, yeah. I guess we could just start trying some of these other random numbers.
A matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center. An off-key melody starts playing after you ring the doorbell. Then a woman picks up the receiver.
Kuno, please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for your stupid games.
Plaisance, it's me. Please open the door. I'm trying to get in.
Oh, I'm sorry, officer. I thought you were... But the doorbell is broken, and the bookstore shouldn't even be on the list anymore. So I can't help you. Please don't call here again. Thanks.
A single beep indicates that the line has gone dead.
Great. Okay. Maybe Andrew Orlando?
You ring the doorbell, but no one answers.
Nothing.
Just seeing the words Andrew Orlando gets your hackles up. Its very existence is a threat to your masculinity, to say nothing of your hair.
That was mean of her. Yeah, she doesn't really like to... I don't know. She's got her own problems, man. She doesn't really like to help us out that much. She's kind of, a little uptight.
All you hear is static, but no one answers the call.
Okay.
You ring the doorbell, get from the call box is silence.
Okay.
No one answers the call. Looks like someone has melted half the plastic off with a lighter. The doorbell doesn't work anymore. Silence. No one's home at Fortress Accident.
Here I thought that, like, one of these might be able to get us somewhere.
Silence. No one answers the doorbell. Nothing happens after you ring the doorbell. They don't want to talk to you. Silence. No one answers your call. This button looks new, but someone has removed the name card. Nothing happens when you try to ring it.
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
Well, great. So we can't get in there. What's this? We never actually interacted with this fence.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
Let's try it and then...
A set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza
Wait,
mosaic.
okay. I think we have some pieces of clothing that are improving our visual calculus. Okay, it's these glasses. So we're gonna try it normal style, and then we're gonna try it with the glasses
you see
on.
A set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic. No, these tracks are not interesting at all. Let the street sweeper just sweep them away.
Let's try that again, but now with our cool glasses.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers
Oh.
the plaza mosaic.
Putting on the glasses wasn't enough to cause a reset? Huh. Okay, well, I guess I'll invest in perception, that's fine.
The plaza mosaic.
Oh! It's not perception, it's visual... Ah! Whoops. Let's do this then. Sucks to be you. That's a bummer for sure. 42%er? Cross your fingers? Wait.
You see a set of tire tracks in the tire
Let's
tracks
go!
were here by an unknown event that took place some days ago. It's a message written in the language of burnt rubber.
Wow, cool. We're doing like a Batman detective vision thing.
Some of that rubber stuck to the tiles right in front of the whirling in rags. This is point A. The driver started there and then accelerated straight into the fence.
But Batman is better. Yeah, he's also not an alcoholic, and you know, he doesn't have all these actually, he probably has less voices in his head, but he definitely still has voices in his head. What happened next?
The driver proceeded to back out of the yard, barely stopping before hitting the adjacent building. Before heading south. Must have been in a hurry.
A car drove through the fence.
You are correct. This is a rather motor carriage friendly city.
Somehow that makes you feel scared. You don't know why.
Wow, driving is actually one of the most dangerous things people do on a regular basis. Is this connected to the case?
I'm not sure. There are plenty of traffic accidents waiting to happen in Martinez. With the jam right here on the roundabout, I would keep them separate.
Fair enough, Kim.
You could follow the track south. There seems to be a canal there. See where they went. If you find the time.
I think I got it. You know, I didn't think to do that though. We could go poke around and see where they went down the canal. But of course we can't even cross the bridge. Oh. Why in the portrait of the orange Sukai is there a Pokeball? That's pretty funny. See, he's well, he's a gem leader. He's the only person that has any idea what's going on. But frankly, he may as well be the main character, and we're just kind of his bumbling sidekick.
G'day to you, officers.
Sicilian salami, huh?
A rusting control panel with loose wires dangling out from the hole where an indicator light used to be, and a mechanic. This panel usually closes the waterlock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal.
Butter sign down.
A crumpled billboard reading, Samaran butter soaks in the canal. Two ugly lines mar the bright countenance of the blonde boy depicted.
What is Samaran butter?
Whatever it is, the boy on the billboard seems very happy about it.
Let's see if we can reconstruct this.
Judging by the size of the impact and the parallel lines,
What?
the cause was probably a motor vehicle. These look like the same tire tracks I saw earlier, in front of the whirling rags.
Well, let's look at the crater.
Side slip marks indicated that the vehicle was traveling up the crater at 35 kilometers an hour.
Oh, visual calculus, you are so cool. I wish I was better at you. Look at the roof of the shack.
The black marks on the roof indicate that the vehicle vaulted from the crater to the roof of the shack.
That's from the guy who broke the wooden fence thing. Yeah, you're totally on it. It's got to be the same vehicle. Look at the sloping metal roof panel.
The panel served as a takeoff ramp.
The broken posts.
The vehicle soared through the air, hitting the billboard and upsetting the posts. Then it continued its flight, taking the billboard with it.
This is some Looney Tunes shit.
The sign broke the vehicle's fall into the canal. Still speeding, the vehicle made a loop and vanished into the fog along the coast.
What was the model of this phantom vehicle?
There are two good candidates, the Caprice 40 and the Linéaire G22.
Tell me about those models.
It's about the right size, and the tire marks look like they came from the skinny tires frequently found on that motor carriage.
Okay.
Very sturdy but light motor carriage. More likely than most to survive that jump.
What now?
You'd have to follow the tracks to be sure. The lieutenant looks on, waiting for you to wrap up your analysis.
Oh, he wants to talk.
Any theories about what happened here?
It looks like someone was in a real hurry.
What kind of car do you think it was?
We're kind of just guessing. By the way, I'm planning to get a Steam card for you, a 20 € one. I'm planning to, not sure though, because I'm lazy. Well, that's really sweet. If you do, and you don't feel obligated to, but if you do, I would play Overkill on stream probably next week. I'd probably drop the Prince of Persia next week and do Overkill, at least one stream. But don't feel the need to. I might play Overkill anyway someday, you know?
That's quite likely, from what I can tell.
I have no idea. Who could it have been?
We're not traffic cops. Should we get back to the murder?
Oh. We aren't traffic cops. That's true. But what if it's related, man? I will. Hopefully tomorrow I'll buy it. Wow. Well, thank you very much. %, but it can't be retried. We only have one more level up to use. Oh no, we might not even have any. We used them all on if I didn't use the one on perception. What the heck? Let's try it.
You thought
Darn.
a very touching story. It's shit though.
Steam cards are rare here. There's one in a place an hour drive away. That's why I'm lazy to go. I get you. Yeah. Well, the offer will stand, so I don't know. There's no rush. I'm probably gonna keep on streaming for a long while. Let's see. Maybe I shouldn't tell it if it's shit.
You're already telling it.
Oh no.
The urge is strong, but you are stronger.
Good job, Volition, but I want to do it, Kim. I want to do it.
If we must.
Thank you, Kim.
I'm not expecting him to get far with this, the lieutenant consoles himself. There it is, a brave little army in your pocket. The first smokes platoon.
I'm not gonna smoke
already
right now. We're gonna maybe smoke in the evening, but not right now. I kind of want to talk to the owner of this shack and ask him if he knows anything about a car landing on the top of his roof. He's got a lot of crap.
Wow, a very large red t-shirt with an impressive print stands out from the other garb.
By the way, if I do buy, where can I give you the code of it? Let me think about that, because you can whisper here on Discord. Sorry, on Twitch. There is my Discord. There is also Twitter. But I know that some of these systems have things in place specifically for you not to share codes like this. So I'd have to look into it. But the easiest would just be through a whisper on Twitch. I just don't know if that's something you can do. Okay, tell me about this t-shirt.
Oh yeah, the print depicts a muscled man striding toward you, a giant sword in each hand, encircled by burning embers. Behind him is a cluster of cabins engulfed in flames. Beneath him are the words, Heimdall burning.
It's pretty dope. This must be a band t-shirt. What's the deal with the man on this t-shirt?
It's the man from Heimdall.
Walking away from his burning village.
Oh, this is a book series. Okay, yes.
The matter-of-fact tone belies their surprise at the fact that you didn't recognize the figure in the print.
Who's the man from Heimdall again?
The man from Heimdall is the hero of a series of popular books based on a fictional version of Kotla. Mostly what is nowadays Arda NFD.
Hello, NRC. We're playing through Disco Elysium. We just did some detective shit and found out that somebody drove a car on the top of this roof. So I'm asking around, but I got distracted by a really cool t-shirt.
In fact, most people don't think that man from Heimdall ever really existed. But they are wrong.
Is that true? Perfect timing, yes. It's a pretty badass sounding t-shirt. He's got like a sword and a bunch of flames around him. How was your stream? Also, cool new model. I didn't get to hang around for too long, so I didn't hear you talk about it, but I really like your model.
Heimdall isn't a real place.
Neither is the man a real man, of course. But both the man and Heimdall are an ontological necessity. But hey, it's not worth getting into an argument about.
What did you mean the man from Heimdall was real?
I mean, even if the man from Heimdall didn't exist before the adventure novels, the stories have made it so that he has. It's simple, really.
It's basically still me, but a bit cleaner. That's cool. Did you make it yourself? It looked really good.
Okay.
You sound skeptical. It's not that complicated. All that's required is a more robust understanding of cause and effect. Besides, I've been to Kotla, though not quite as far north as the Heimdall, and watched northern lights travel across the sky. Very unique, energetic tides there.
Very, very unique energies indeed. Geomagnetic ley lines, one might even say.
No, but I chose things. I'm making a more detailed one myself, but it'll take ages. Okay, I got you. It's still really cool though. I like it a lot.
Smells like worn cotton and a little old sweat there. Worn cotton with a side of flea market or trash bin.
I don't know why I smelled this.
Sniffing is okay, but please don't try anything on. Can't have you leaving your photon emissions in the fabric of things you're not going to buy.
Bro, this guy is on some healing crystal shit.
You're not imagining it. Photon emissions? What is he talking about?
I'm gonna let go of this t-shirt. Well, actually, how much are you selling the t-shirt for?
2 real.
That's pretty cheap for a cool t-shirt. He looks swag though. Yeah, he's got a cool set of glasses. He looks like he... This isn't meant to be an insult because I like card games, but he kind of looks like he owns a card game store. Can you just give it to me for free then?
But why?
I guess I can't really think of a good reason.
You'll just have to buy it then. But it's not like it's expensive.
It totally reduces your authority, but it adds physical instrument and shivers. Oh, how tempting. I'm so close to being able to afford my hotel room for the day, though. Let's not buy the t-shirt. Maybe some other day.
Typical Martinez street light sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
Is that a street light?
Yes, officer. As you see, it's in perfect working order.
His manner is casual, but his speech is careful, measured. He wants you to know that he has nothing to hide.
Where did you get this street light?
To me to be altered.
We are not here to investigate the theft of city property. You have to admit it's rather clever what he's done with it.
What has he done with it exactly?
The light pole has been carefully cut, and the wiring has been redone and attached to a standard indoor plug. The light buzzes faintly, but persistently.
I'm glad that Kim is admiring his work. No physical torture? No torture. I kind of like the unhinged energy you're bringing to the table, though, Fenkire. He has everything. Like, everything.
Boxes on the shelf look well-loved and well-traveled. Chipped, dented, they stare at you with the unblinking eyes of their tape reels.
Are you gonna do anything else with your model, Inercy? Like, I don't know. Aside from streaming, I mean?
One especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber plastic with a big old handle on top. A classic boombox that says Stereo 8 approved.
I ask because, like, after I started streaming, I wanted to do, like, the covers and stuff because it's pretty fun. And there's a bunch of people who use their models to do shorts, like they'll just talk, or they'll lip sync to funny, like, audio, you know? They'll do, like, comedy skits. There's so many things you could do.
This is you. Golden orange. A sunset suite.
He's like my uncle. He has everything. Is he also... this is a pawn shop. Does your uncle own a pawn shop? Or does he just, like, collect a lot of strange little things? Like, what's the weirdest thing you've seen at his place?
Just make sure it works.
Oh my god. The weirdest thing I've ever seen at like a swap meet was somebody had a copy from, like, the 1940s of Mein Kampf, and it was like, ugh. I did not want to see that. Man. It was like haunted. He just buys everything. Ah, I got you. I'm not too interested in this boombox. It's whatever.
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets
Oh.
displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in rags, others yet in bright blue uniforms. All are stern and unyielding in their duty.
Dig up a truly cool figurine box in the box under the table. Let's do it.
Why? What's this? A headless man riding a horse? A headless man wearing futuristic tracksuit trousers that say found.
Y'all are lucky that you can stream. I can't even do that because my PC is too bad. That's a bummer. That is a bummer. It's fun to stream. You just gotta work towards it. Make or get a PC eventually, you know?
Oh, that's the Headless Phone Rider.
Who?
The Headless Phone Rider. It's an urban legend about a man who rides the streets of Revachol sporting a fawn tracksuit. As you see, he's missing his head. 50 cents. Bargain price. I'll throw in the tiny cap too. I think he's looking for it, or something. That part of the story has many interpretations.
I can't save up. I'm not authorized to. Oh, no. That's a bummer. Is that like a too young thing? I don't know. I don't really want the Headless Rider. I mean, like, what am I gonna do with this thing? It's also only 50 cents, though. Sure, I'll buy it.
Did I mention that this figurine is supposed to be lucky? Always carry it with you.
Wow, that's too bad.
That was a very smooth salesman's grin that almost comes off as earnest. You should learn from him.
Is it actually lucky? No, it's not lucky. Well, great. Okay, I mean, we actually haven't talked to the guy. I came in here because I wanted to talk to the guy about the car hitting the top of his roof. Burn it. You know, when I was younger, I would burn my Legos. I had this lamp that was on my desk, and it had like holes in it. Honestly, I don't know why. Maybe so that it doesn't overheat, I guess. And so I had these little Lego like harpoon guns. And at that time, Lego wouldn't like sell like Lego guns because, you know, it's a kid's toy. I guess they didn't really want it to be so violent anymore, even though like back in the day they had like cowboys with revolvers and stuff. Anyway, so I had this little harpoon gun and I would stick it in the lamp and I would let it get really, really hot in the lamp. I would take the gun back out and then I would bend and break the little tip of the harpoon off of the gun so that it would look more like an actual gun. And I did this to like 6 or 7 different little harpoons. I didn't do a lot of modification of Legos, but I did that for sure. I would burn little soldier stuffs at the end. I burnt my finger. It was a lamp that had no cover. See? Okay, you get it. Once you learn you can melt plastic, man, the world is your oyster. Let's find out if Roy is high.
Okay, he definitely is high. Whatever.
How did you fuck that up, electrochemistry? That was a 92%er.
But you can't cut through the jumble of sensations to get to the answer. A guarded man like him wouldn't tell you if you asked out loud.
Okay, here we go. Do you know anything about the traffic menace on the loose? Yeah, 8%er, and I still beefed it.
Traffic? I'm sorry, officer, but I don't drive.
You didn't hear it when the traffic menace drove over your roof?
Now that I think about it, I do remember hearing a thunderous noise the other night. Some kind of powerful electric vortex hitting the shop, and then moving on.
That sure narrows down our list of suspects.
Okay, for some reason I'm convinced that it was Jacob Irwa, and I don't even know who that is. Does that mean you don't have any idea who the driver was?
He shakes his head, slowly.
Bummer. Okay, well. The worst thing is that I'd have to improve my electrochemistry if I wanted to try to get that, and I don't like that guy. I think that guy only comes up with bad ideas. Oh, what's this? Oh, look at this. See, totally worth it, because now All of these little guys, they actually give us like 10 cents. So it's basically like we didn't even buy that. You know, maybe this guy saw the car? Let's talk to him.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
The swag guy sounds like he's on drugs. Everybody sounds like that. Yeah, there's not a lot of reasons to be happy in Revachol. I guess you take it where you can get it. Where are you from, Sealing?
Me? It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm all business now. All Revachol.
Tenchi, follow beam. Then let's get back to business.
Very cool. I like your style, officer.
What's up with the humanitarian aid written on the boxes?
You mean these delicious pre-packaged shelf-stable meal kits? Really easy to cook, no hassle, really cheap too. Buy some, try them out.
I think one said not for resale in the packaging.
No problem here, officer. I get all this from one of my suppliers, an extremely reputable guy.
And who is your supplier exactly?
Oh, he's a good guy. I think you'd get along. I'll let you know the next time he's around.
Interesting.
We'll need more if we're going to pin this one down, he thinks. Good questions, though. Sharp eyes, officer.
Let's go. Every single time Kim is happy with us, even vaguely, it's like I get a little treat. It's like being given one Jolly Rancher. I'm looking at something might take an hour or something. What are you talking about? I don't think I understand. Ooh, what's this?
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum, rendering the machine permanently inaccessible.
Vandalism and shake your head.
Probably some kids.
A thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. You spell out the word Onuk written on the other side, with N and C scribbled backwards.
Very funny. So it says Kuno in there.
Under the graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. Behind the water lies a coast studded with concrete and reeds. On it, a church on stilts, lanky weather-worn wooden planks, an X-shaped cross topping its tower. The church looks old and weather-worn. There are no lights in the windows.
You ever use one of these? They're very neat. I see them at parks all the time. But it also feels so old school. Like, nobody's out here making new viewers, I don't think. But could you imagine the amount of technology we've had since these, like, were originally made? I feel like you can make them really, really cool nowadays. But then they'd charge you so much.
Around the large wooden building, you see chunks of sea ice gathered on the beach, and a small tent set up on the ice.
Poor little viewer. I'll pat it. This is actually me to you people.
The metal feels cold and wet under your palm. It looks unhygienic.
I probably shouldn't have touched it, huh? What about this one?
This coin-operated viewer is facing south. The instruction manual says to insert 25 centimes and pull the handle while looking inside. Then use the focus knob to zoom in if necessary.
Yeah, might as well give it a go.
Your money disappears into the coin slot. A clunk, the ring of metal. The curtains on the display open. You lean in to catch the view. It's blurry, different blues and greens. In the middle of the shimmer stands a drab grey shape, like a ghost.
Okay, I have a whole other thing that I want to talk about now. Because these reminded me of something that used to exist but doesn't anymore. Oh no, I had the name for them, but I totally forgot. Toy Viewfinder? Like, is that what they were called? Yeah, they were called Viewfinders or Viewmasters. Y'all ever have one of these? I remember these. This is like This is like carbon tenchi dating right now. I had one of these, and they were like, it was like like right at the tail end of them being cool. But so you'd grab one of these, and you'd have these. They'd come with these little ring sets, right? And you'd pop it in the top. It looks like you can still get viewfinders. Seriously? $18. It honestly, I'm surprised that they're still around. Cause like from a, I don't know, visual, like there's just stuff that you can get that's going to be so much more visually interesting than this nowadays. But so you'd pop these little rings in there, and you'd bring these up to your eyeballs, and then you could chunk this little lever, and it would swip. I'm not using any real English words now, by the way. It would rotate these little discs, and you'd go through all of these really high detailed pictures of different things. And I remember having one for like all sorts of animals and like sciencey stuff, but you also could get ones that were like stills of pictures. Or even like museums. I think I had one that was like caves. Just a different time, man. Oh, that's fun. Look at this. You can get a teeny tiny one. $24. And it doesn't even look like it has a keychain. Oh, that's funny. It's all like He-Man stuff. Retro upon retro. Anyway, I was reminded of that. In my old little Viewmaster.
The lenses shift. The ghost sharpens into an islet in the bay. In the ruins, a man-made structure is visible. A half-sunken sea fort. Its concrete almost reconquered by nature. It looks as if it was abandoned quite some time ago. Nothing but a rotten tooth remains of the anti-aircraft tower. A lonely birch tree grows out of it. Its leaves ripped from it by the winter wind.
There are some ruins of some kind of a building over there.
Really? I don't have the eyesight to make it out.
The little brave birch tree seems to wave back in the wind.
Okay, well, I guess we got some experience from that at least. I like the sound of the ocean too. Ah, trash. Yellow plastic fruit bag. wait, what? Equip this to collect tear from the streets. Tear? Meaning like... Doesn't that mean like... Oh, I'm thinking of the word fairs. What is tear in this context? Oh, you can like collect trash in this, is what it's saying. I think. Oh, we're really giving this a homeless vibe now. Wow, $2. Let's go. We're gonna afford that hotel room in no time. Plastic tear. Okay, see, this is just like garbage. Gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. We can clean the place up. Are we just picking up, like, bottles? Are we intending to pick up bottles and then return them? No. Oh. Flat broke cop simulator right now. You know what? You gotta do what you gotta do. And we got no cash, man. So what else are you gonna do? I wonder if all that trash collecting is actually advancing the time at all. Or if it's just like free. Here we go. Yeah, no, it doesn't move the time at all. We'll be rich. On an empire of aluminum cans.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Let's try it again.
Yeah. Why? It's a wall. An ordinary wall.
Why must we stop to look at this wall every time we pass by? We have business to attend to.
I'm sorry, Kim. I was being given divine inspiration. You know how it goes. So is the trash bag like full of garbage now? Oh, we have a book we could read. I forgot about that. Too bad. Yoink. Man, forget what I was doing before. This is where the real money is at. And we're gonna end up with a cleaner Revachol. Isn't that nice, everybody? Oh. Is this Mortaire, or is it something we can interact with? Of course. Okay. Nothing like an initiative to clean the place up. You ever play one of those cleaning simulator games? Those are real fun. They're so chill. They make you just want to clean your own place. Now, where can we return all this tear? Maybe the Frit? I wonder. I doubt anybody would buy all this garbage. Ugh. Excuse me. You want to buy a cleaning crime scene game? Oh, yeah, what? Crime scene cleaning simulator or something? There's also Viscera cleanup detail. That one's like, it sounds like it's similar, but it's a lot more
The dented
gory.
mailbox greets you with its graffito and bullet holes in the front.
Good mail delivery box. For real? Oh, they really animated that.
Box seems happy.
Kim is gonna call me an insane person.
Eat shit, pig. Fucked by the coon. And St. G with a crown have been scribbled on it.
Oh, wow.
Jenny is a whore. And best set mailbox also.
Is that... I think that game is multiplayer, too. You gotta let me know if you end up getting it, because I'd get it to collab on that, Inercy. Why do you want to play it? I really like those games because they're so chill. I feel you, mail collection box. That would have healed my morale.
So do you. You shudder. Then you swallow. And then suddenly, you see it. Over all the other graffitos, someone has, using the tip of a very sharp knife, cut the words, Revachol forever.
Oh, right. We were meant to deliver a mail for Everard. I don't really want to. But also, are we supposed to deliver it? Like, aren't we supposed to get the signatures and then deliver it? Yeah, we don't want to mail that yet. I nearly fucked that up. It drives me nuts when people do this stuff, just throwing their garbage out on the street. Pick after yourselves, at least. It's already bad enough that you're consuming something that has garbage anyway. I'll have to buy it after my paycheck because I'm broke, but maybe we could just play Repo or something spooky like that. That'd be fun too. I haven't played Repo before, but I hear a lot of things. It's gotta be some amount of fun. Excuse me. I really want to get a 4-player peak game to happen at some point too. I've been playing it with Tyler Senpai, but I'd like to play with other folks too. Oh, perhaps this?
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
If I'm not at my family home, I'm always down to play something after 9 p.m. CEST. Okay. CEST, is that different than EST? Oh, it is. Central European Summertime. Okay. You're 6 hours ahead, so that'd be after 3 p.m. Okay. Yeah. I'm pretty available around that time, I think.
Your bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now.
I am, yeah. We're like pretty close to almost affording a night's rent. That's good. What to do? Find the traffic hooligan. Any bright ideas? Let me check your graphic for this week, because I don't remember if you have any fun plans. Yeah, I mean, I'm playing a different game every day, that I'm streaming anyway. But I also have some days where I'm not going to be streaming. I think the game I'm most looking forward to right now is probably some more Final Fantasy, because that game's pretty fun. Okay, there's exactly one thing I can think to do, and it's rude, but I think we should do it. And that's check behind the curtain in the bookshop. She's gonna be very annoyed at us. But what can you do? I'm a cop. What's she gonna do, you know?
The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang
Okay,
before you.
pull them open.
Just as you're about to pull apart the curtains, the petrified voice of the shop owner cries out once more.
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers.
I ain't just a customer, lady.
Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences. It's too dangerous.
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
I've heard there's a fridge here that I need.
Everybody suddenly needs something from there. Leave the curtains be. It's what it wants.
Okay, so what's in there has a will. Once you enter, this is bad.
What's in there has a will. What a good line. This is different. I'm a police officer and I need to get in there.
Why? It's not like anyone was killed there. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go there. I can't allow that. You'll only make things worse and unleash the powers.
Oh, what? What powers? Need to sleep because it's so late, but hope you have fun. This game is great. Yeah, thanks for joining, Nursey. Have a good night. Get some rest. And thanks for streaming earlier. It was fun to watch. Alrighty, but I sense this place calling for me. I must investigate beyond the threshold.
You do? My God, even more reasons not to mess with the curtains. Step away, dear sir.
I'll think about it for a while. Fine.
Thank you. Let's just talk about this first, all right? There's no reason for you to venture into the unknown.
Lies. Rip them open, we say. There is something mysterious about the curtains. Be careful. The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang before you, as if taunting you.
I want to know. Girl, give me an option to to convince you, man.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to crime, romance,
and biographies of famous people.
Why are you so uptight about those curtains, girl? I just want to know what's on the other side.
I already told you, it's just a storage room for employees. I don't understand why it's so important to you. Just let it go, officer. Go buy some goddamn books. You're supposed to be drawn to the books.
She's so tense, it's a miracle she hasn't snapped.
If it's just a storage room, then why are you so tense?
I'm not tense, I'm just... Okay, fine. It's just because this place is cursed, just like everyone says.
Oh.
They don't call it the doomed commercial area for nothing. Are you happy now, officer? Happy that you've ruined everything?
Host of hosts, she prays. Guard me and my honest business venture from the curse that lurks behind the curtains.
What the hell, girl?
Take it easy. You've broken her resistance. Pushing her further will gain nothing.
Have you sought help from anyone?
Yes, I've contacted numerous parapsychologists and even a pair of Simonese mediators. They provided me with the wards.
Okay, girl.
The wards help to keep the doom at bay and protect us against the darkness that lies further in the building. Even though now I fear it's not enough.
How does this curse manifest itself?
The curse is so much worse than you could imagine. It's a disease, eating at the very foundation.
Girl, what?
It's the curse of financial distress, of ruin and bankruptcy.
Didn't that curtain just move?
Okay, I'm a little confused. What does that mean?
Everyone knows that all the previous companies in this building have sooner or later declared bankruptcy, and their malicious spirits are still here, feeding off bad business practices and disappointing income statements.
Girl, what?
There's something wrong with this building, I can tell you. Ever since I arrived, I've sensed an eerie, lingering presence, as if I was unwanted here.
Do you feel that everywhere you go?
Sounds familiar.
No! Oh, no. All right. Noting that down. That one's for the journal, for later. I should mention it. That's too funny. I feel unwanted too. What does it mean?
Truly so? Perhaps the dark energies are leeching off you. You shouldn't stay in the store too long. It may be dangerous.
Girl, get a psychologist. Get a therapist, man. Also, though, it is weird. The fact that we do know about the Pale and that it's expanding, it does make me wonder. You know, they got Pale in there. They're hiding it from you. They don't want you to know. Is your pendant part of the wards as well?
Oh, this? No, it's a special Himian amulet, blessed by desert pygmy shamans, with a spell of compulsion. It's to compel people to buy books.
I don't think it works so hot, girl.
There are numerous spells cast throughout the store. I had the books anointed with a different inducement spell, for example. It's guaranteed to boost sales 15%.
I don't care about the curse. I just need to get to the fridge. Would you like me to take the case? I could investigate to see if the curse is real.
Most certainly not. I don't want anyone who's not familiar with the psychic arts to get involved in this mess. Stay away. Leave the spirits be, so they can return to their slumber.
What do you know, girl? I just do this detective thing as a face, man. I'm sucking on the crystals or whatever on the side. I'm drinking that homeopathy juice.
Psychic arts? Sounds right down our alley.
Exactly.
Tell her there's a dead body involved. That will make it easier.
I don't want to hear about your cheap viewers. How about you hear about my cheap nuts? Get out of here. You know, as if it weren't made to make things worse. They probably don't even contribute to viewer counts, I don't think, because they're just connecting to the chat server. Anyway, oh, drama. Okay, wait, we're wearing something that reduces our drama. Something that's very undramatic. Let's take those glasses off real quick.
Hello again, esteemed officer.
83%er.
Crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
Let me get in there, girl. I want to get into your doomed commercial area.
Show her what world-class perfidy looks like.
Perfidy. I gotta go look up what that word means, but something if a girl ever shows you her doomed commercial area, something. Perfidy. Deceitfulness, untrustworthiness. Oh. That's a cool word. What is it? Where the hell does that come from? Coming from per, prefix in Latin meaning ill effect, and fide meaning faith. So it's like ill faith. Ah, cool. I love you, Latin. I've handled paranatural situations before.
Are you sure? Don't think I haven't seen charlatans before.
You've never seen a charlatan like me. I have returned from the void, a paradetective from a long line of paradetectives. I'm the seventh son of a seventh son.
You're no paradetective. You look nothing like one. And you're clearly a drinker. Pardon me for being so blunt, but...
Hey now, hey. Focus, all right? The lieutenant keeps his usual stony calm. He silently picks out his notebook.
I swear to God, like, it feels like every single time he does this, it makes me want to go, like, learn to do this. Just carry my notebook around with a pen at all times, start writing in it at inopportune, strange times for people, so that everybody thinks that I'm, like, scoring them or something. It just sounds too funny not to.
Go ahead then, rock her world, he thinks. I'll compose some notes.
You see, it's necessary to drink the spirits in order to contact the void.
How do you know all this?
The Pale talks to me, girl.
Here we go.
I am the Void Revenant. I have the powers to de-bad all the bad energies.
I should have realized. A pattern lies within the fabric. The hand of fate guides us. Our meeting couldn't have been mere chance.
There's no such thing as chance, girl.
Perhaps you truly are the one to deliver this woman from the doom.
But I am not the only one at risk. I have to think of my daughter.
My daughter?
You can help us? Keep us safe? I can't allow any collateral damage to hit us.
Just ask my partner Kim. He'll vouch for me, right, Kim?
Oh, certainly so, ma'am. I can assure you my partner is eminent in this particular field.
Oh, tight. Good job. Good job, Kim.
If you promise, good officer, then you might be our last hope. Do you swear it?
On my honor, of which I have none.
Thank you, sir. There's one more thing I haven't told you about yet. The entity.
How does he keep saying shit like this? Wormy, you say shit like this all the time. But the entity.
Do not act surprised. You know of these things, sire.
Of course, the entity. For I have sensed its presence.
You have? The entity takes the form of a woman, a witch probably. I've suspected that she must be connected to the curse ever since I first saw her. Did you know that she lives inside the chimney?
The chimney. The passage between heaven and hell. Of course. You just... Oh my god. Okay. Stream or just, like, weekend activity idea. You find a convention in your area for psychics, homeopaths, and etc. And the whole day, you just interact with everyone being as chunibyo as absolutely possible. Like, you're talking about, like, the evil that's sealed in your eye type shit. And maybe you make some friends. Or maybe you get kicked out. Who knows?
Yes, that chimney is part of the building's central furnace, and it's enormous. She has barricaded herself behind some metal security curtains. God knows what she's doing there.
One of my favorite podcasts used to do that regularly. Satan is my constant companion and whatnot. That sounds so good. That sounds like such a funny, like it's kind of trolling, but it's so light, and you're not really gonna hurt anybody. I mean, the worst thing you're gonna do is hurt somebody's trust.
Some unnatural magic, I assume. You should go find the entity and ask what happened to all the companies in the building. What is the source of this curse? Here's the key to the warded door behind the curtains. Take it.
This is awesome.
Oh, and please do return to me after you've looked round. I'm quite anxious to know what she has to say about the curse. What you discover in there.
Yeah, as long as you don't laugh at them or attempt to deny/refute the supernatural in front of them, psychic cons are pretty amiable. I think I would struggle with that part. I would struggle with the not laughing part. I could refute somebody, but like if somebody said Satan is my constant companion in my vicinity, I couldn't not take it like a joke, you know? I'd have a very hard time keeping a straight face.
Unbelievable darkness and ruin.
Whoa.
What you discover? A demonic refrigerator. Perhaps the fridge will be the source of the curse.
Okay. I get the sense she's not going to be super happy if we decide to, like, drag a corpse in here. But we gotta do what we gotta do, man. It's too bad that the horrific necktie keeps talking all the time when we use this. Although he is quite funny. Oh yeah, this chintzy fucking pen. There's something so cruel about the idea of having to sell his napkin in order to earn, like, pay for our rent for the night. But we're not gonna do that, not yet.
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange cage-like trinket dangles from the curtains.
Let's pull them open.
You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little cage-like trinkets, your shadow looming over it like an omen.
Like an omen. It's dope.
Oh!
Keep calm, ma'am. I'm a professional. Wow. A vaguely androgynous portrait of a man. No sane person would ever put their head in such a machine. Merely looking at the unmanly haircut threatens your masculinity.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of little oddly shaped trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked.
There's no need to bust it down. We have the door.
After exerting some force, you manage to turn the key. It's eerily silent. The door slides slightly open, letting a draft of cold air into the room. You feel the tiny hairs on the back of your neck rise up, as if someone's standing right behind you.
Whoa.
An uneasy knot forms in the pit of your stomach.
What is this feeling?
Outside, the wind howls in from across the bay. The building at Rue de Saint-Ghislain stands like a matchbox on its side, with men inside, like little wooden sticks, ready to catch fire. A panicking woman squeezes the pendant around her neck until it leaves a mark inside her palm. A man, a few meters away, stands frozen with a key in his hand. Somewhere inside, a spider is spinning its web.
I feel like if any of these would be my DM, I'd want it to be Shivers. Like, Shivers just has, like, the best descriptions of shit. And it really, like, pulls you back and tells you to, like, focus on what you're seeing, I guess, in a way that's really cool. Let's open the door and enter first. Oh, Kim has something to say. What's up, man?
What is this place?
Looks like a gym to me.
Yes, but no one's been here in ages. I doubt the electricity still works. We should find a flashlight if we want to go on. There should be one in my kinema.
Some specks of dust shimmer in a faint beam of daylight falling from the window. Other than that, the room is dark.
It's kind of weirdly relieving to see Kim being put by this place too.
Rises in your chest.
If there's a reason no one's been here for ages.
Yes, because it's closed.
Okay, ever the pragmatist, Kim.
No need to look for supernatural explanations where a banal one will do. Now, let's go get the flashlight, shall we?
Fair enough. Shivers is the only one I've repeated as a primary skill. I love descriptions. Yeah, I mean, I can see that. He's fantastic. I think I haven't fallen in love with one of them enough to, like, imagine repeating it specifically for them, but it's still... there's still plenty of game to go through before then, I think. I do think it would be fun to do one with, a high electrochemistry and just, make that guy run the show, basically. Let's see here. No. Didn't mean to call him.
In the cabin, you see a metallic drawer slides. It's robust, weatherproof, and lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss. The pull-out toolboxes.
Thanks for the flashlight, Kim. Oh, okay. So we can't, like, walk when we have it, it seems. Oh, no, we can. Okay. We just look like an idiot. I wonder if it runs out. Let's just not equip it yet. It kind of ruins the vibe. What did you have, like, as a high skill in your first run, Wormy? Did you pick one of the presets, or did you, like, know enough about the game to, like, sort something out? Sand is dripping from a punch bag. Sand? Of time? Citius fortis, the rest is worn off. Fortis means strength, or, like, endurance. Citius, though, or I guess it would be Citius. Means faster. Or quick, or fast. Ah, it's a part of the Olympic motto, which is Citius Altius Fortius, meaning speed, agility, and athletic strength. Cool. Hard to imagine the Olympics happening in this world. Oh, I'm gonna wreck my shit if I try to... No way!
The color has worn off its weight plates. It's 60 kilograms. Your triceps hum at the sight of these weights. Show the world what kind of beast it's dealing with. Lift them.
I did not pick a preset, but I also didn't know much about the game. I just read through them all. I think empathy? I did a psyche-led game. I gotcha. So not dissimilar from what I've got in terms of a build, but I'm sure our playthroughs have been different.
There are no collars on the barbell. This is a safety hazard.
Good job, visual calculus.
Why does it feel so familiar?
Is this familiar because I'm a weightlifter?
No, it's not that. It's the stale smell of rubber, the squeaky sound of sneakers, your bruised knee against the mat, and a whistle. Then the feeling is gone.
Huh. My motorics were higher. Oh, so like your... What would that be, like your react? Oh, yeah, I guess they're just straight up called motorics. I didn't realize that. Yeah, no, I'm all in on psyche and physique, I guess. I actually want one where I'm focusing a lot on Half-Light. That guy seems insane. And I like when he has shit to say. So did I used to maybe do sports or something like as a little kid?
A memory from another life, when you were young and fit.
This seems like such a bad idea. But you can also retry it, so it can't be that bad. Look, Kim, it's a trap. There are no collars on the barbell. You hacked Half-Light into PG-3? How do you do that? Like, what does he replace? Or is he just hanging around? Is he a character physically? That's kind of awesome, though.
You're right. The weight may fall off. Better not touch it then.
What kind of bastard would just remove the collars? It should be a felony.
It would be a violation of EPIS safety regulations if the gym was still operating, but it isn't. No one's supposed to come here anymore.
Why do you know everything, Kim? What the hell? I'm gonna shine this flashlight in your eye. I sort of wish he would react. He's like a robot. Dude, we should watch Terminator. I've never watched Terminator before. Oh my god. They shouldn't have given me a way to control my hands. Internal monologue dialogue for Dark Urge. Oh, all the lines you hear when you click to move or to attack. Oh, that's awesome. Ooh, a ball. Boring, boring, boring. Tear up this rulebook and commit some old school atrocities. He's so fun. Yeah, that's awesome. Wow, shot put ball. $14. Bro. That's sick. Okay, surely we won't encounter any physical damage if we try this.
Waits patiently on the floor, like a dog for its master.
Let's do it. 42%er. We get this every time. Fuck. Oh no, that's not a good. That can't be good. Oh. That's not so bad.
You manage to hoist it off the ground, but the barbell feels wobbly and dangerous. Your hands slick with sweat. Turns out you're no beast, just an old man with bad form.
Tough.
See? See? This place is cursed.
Weightlifting is for the intellectually impaired anyway. I'm just gonna leave this space open for Kim to ridicule me.
Weightlifting was never my favorite either.
Oh.
At the station gym, I mean. I prefer running. It clears your head.
Tough. Okay, well. That's what we have magnesium for. What the hell, man? Always blocked by old window panes and debris. Bro, what the fuck? The vibe has suddenly gotten so sour, man. Holy fuck. Welcome to the Hannibal portion of this game. A large demijohn full of strange liquid. The hell is a demijohn, man? Just say fucking jar. A bulbous, narrow-necked bottle, typically encircled by a wicker cover. Okay. It's like a particular kind of a bottle. Dude, even the music is all fucked up. What the hell have we found ourselves in? Airship rotors covered in spider webs. They remind you of blades. Naked mannequin torso. Strange yellow color. What the fuck, bro? Blue velvet, soft to the touch. Moth bitten. Oh, cash. Neat. But where are the clothes I used to display? Good point. Some more cash. Dude, what the hell, man? Skis with slipstreams printed on the laminated top layer. Steel rotor blades bearing a Slipstream logo. So this is a ski shop. It's an old ski shop. Oops. Production schedule filament memory. $50. Somebody really wants this back. Projector?
This appears to be some kind of machine with a cube-shaped heart and a wired framework. The keyboard has a rectangular on-off button. A piece of paper still hangs from the printer.
The radio computer. Just sitting here without anyone inside. But we are looking for a fridge, and we are pressed for time, so...
On the other hand, it's not that I'm not interested in abandoned radio computers.
I'm gonna turn on that machine because you and I both want me to turn it on, Kim.
The machine lights up like some prehistoric animal stirring from its slumber, revealing fluorescent play and print keys on the keyboard. The hatch on the machine's central compartment is wide open.
Let's look inside the compartment, I guess.
It's empty, like a beehive without its brood. Some cables have been left dangling, disconnected.
I'm being haunted by, like... I don't even know what those sounds are.
Fit perfectly inside the compartment.
I'm gonna press print first.
Nothing happens.
Let's put it in.
Like a smooth draw, the filament slides into place. On the keyboard, the play key starts blinking.
Okay, let's try it.
A bar of fabric right above the keyboard starts producing a soft hum. The sound of static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. Have you stirred the ghost of the doomed commercial area from its rest? Could this be its dismembered heart beginning to flutter?
Dude, I was already thinking that, man. You didn't have to put it to words.
Oh no. It was already glowing and now it's also making a sound. It's probably some alien CO-like technology.
Oh god.
The static gets louder, slowly filling up the abandoned hall. Until a voice speaks out, crackling and old, cutting into the air.
If you fools understood that we are now in a horror game, then you'd know that I have to do this.
Good afternoon. Fortress accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. This is East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the production schedule?
Why did you call me Fortress Accident?
Fortress Accident is the company on whose name the terminal you are currently using has been registered to.
That sounds like... You know those, like, crappy... Like... shirts you can get with poorly translated English on them? That's what it sounds like. It sounds like you'd get a shirt with just plain text Fortress Accident on them. And it sounds kind of baller. Like, I'd buy a shirt with that on it.
One moment. Fortress Accident SCA produces revolutionary interactive call-in radio games. That's what the catalog says.
And what's that? This interactive call-in radio game.
Any other questions?
What's the production schedule?
The filament you have inserted into the reader.
You mean the glowing thing I put inside?
Yes. Is that the production schedule?
I don't know.
If you are unsure, could you please take a look?
How do I do that?
Open the hatch on the compartment. Don't touch the wires. A current is running through it, but the core is safe. There's a filament inside. I need to know what it's called.
It's called the production schedule.
Good. Please repeat the password.
You should ask her for a hint.
A password? I'm really bad at passwords. Can you give me a hint?
No.
You fucking suck, suggestion. Is it my birthday?
Still no.
What about the fact that I'm a cop?
I am contractually obliged to protect the privacy of the filament holder for stress accident. without filing a warrant with Lintel, I cannot give you access to these filaments.
I'm afraid we are not doing that, unless we want to wait for a month.
Now, can you please repeat the password?
I don't know the password. Sorry, lady.
Received. I will register this login attempt.
That sounds bad. A login attempt. Something a criminal would do. Don't worry. Passwords have a way of turning up sooner or later.
I like this guy's portrait so much. He looks like a big, wide, fucked up alien. Somebody took the what did we learn about the other day, Wormy? Or I guess I say we, but I mean me. The liquid tool. Somebody took the liquid tool and just went to town.
Fortress accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
Are you a machine or are you alive?
Yes, I am alive. I am 74 years old and my name is Yvonne.
Oh, wow.
She repeats passwords. Programming people are all paranoid.
Okay, but where are you? How did you know where I am?
I work as a repeater at the East Insulindian repeater station. It's my job to know where you are, Fortress accident. As for me, well, I am sitting in my cubicle, surrounded by a wall of radios.
On an island on the river Esperance, a small woman, all skin and bones, sits in a room filled with audio equipment. Thousands of tiny lights are reflected back from her prescription lenses, like stars in the dark.
Wow. Whoa, whoa, oh. Ba, 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 ba. Caramel dancing.
Doesn't it get lonely, sitting there all by herself?
Huh, you got a point, Empathy. One quick second, though. Just gotta know. Oh, of course. Of course. You know what I think we could use is some more visual clutter. Oh, whoops. Oh, God. Oh, wrong one. You couldn't hear that, could you? I hope not. I was hoping to just get like a GIF of that. I don't know why I thought it would load that way. I thought it would be like embedded, you know, cleaner looking. Doesn't it get lonely in there, all by yourself?
Lonely? Why would it get lonely? I get to talk to people all day.
Yeah, but not in a serious capacity.
That's why she does this.
Now, please tell me if there's anything else I can do, Fortress accident.
That's all for now.
Thank you, and goodbye.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. Fluorescent play and print keys shine on the keyboard.
Maybe better to take the production schedule with us.
Out of its glowing nest.
Developers of the most advanced RPG in the universe. This is a video game? Well, so like they had all this ski equipment and stuff, but I guess she did mention that it's a gaming company.
Your flashlight slides over an old green chalkboard covered in scribbles, sketches, and schemes, like some ancient cave mural.
Dude, there's a World of Warcraft right there, man.
Some of the writing has faded with age, but you can still make out sections here and there.
I guess
photos and drawings have been pinned to the board.
Oh, the password might be here. What's in the drawings?
These lithe, pointy-eared creatures appear to be different types of welkins. You make out autumnal candle welkins, casting wax-based magic.
What the hell is a welkin? And it's a literary archaic word that means sky or heavens, which I should write that down. I could use that. But I don't think that's what they're meaning it in this case. Maybe it's like a D&D thing. I don't know.
Translucent Welkins, with organs shining under their skin, and even ether Welkins, hailing from the vast emptiness of sidereal space. Who are all those creatures? Fantasies of a tortured, feverish mind?
That's a good way to describe most game masters.
One of the Welkins, towering among the rest, appears to be different, however.
Examine him.
It's Vara Hamira, a high Welkin, his face white and scarred like cracked marble. This is clearly a Welkin supremacist. The note says, all non-Welkin races will be purged.
Wow.
The Haldor, the Twarg, the humans, and even headless men, all of them, purged. Imagine a world filled only with Welkin, Green Welkin, Dread Welkin, and the High Welkin to rule them all.
Yeah, it seems kind of like they're goblins, sort of, but also kind of elves, is what I'm picturing.
An inordinate amount of time has gone into drawing these little Welkin creatures.
Why would anyone spend so much time on this?
Some people really like building a world, I think, even if it's just for a game.
That seems bizarrely like Kim is making fun of the people who made this game. I mean Disco, not whatever Welkin madness they're doing here. One of them is a Welkin supremacist.
Mm-hmm. Political commentary. That one has a great beard, too.
Who are these creatures? Who drew them? Are they real?
This looks like concept art for a project. It's not really real.
Oh, this has been educational.
Just look at those details. So much effort.
And for what? All gone.
That's true. It's kind of sad, huh? A project never finished. Yeah, there's photos.
The photo collage depicts barren, icy landscapes wrapped in perpetual night. You see permafrost and glacial landforms, dead trees grown in under the snow. Entire oceans have been frozen from shore to shore. There are pictures of settlements on dried up riverbeds, abandoned in a storm. Animal corpses in the dark, carcasses and bones.
I guess they wanted their game to be very, wintry.
Albeit dark and cold, this vision also feels cozy in its own way, like eggnog or morphine, a much needed respite from our own world.
This is what slice of lives are like.
A pinned postcard reads, "The heat death scenario, a desperate fight for geothermal energy engulfs the world as Wirral becomes untethered from its sun, drifting through the universe."
Oh, that's pretty rad. Although I don't know what makes that a heat death scenario, because isn't heat death more about like the universe? What about the schedule?
This is a monthly calendar from the year 50. Cryptic
it's only been 4 years or so.
Daily Minimi and GPI span the marker-drawn grid, the grand scheme of production and money. It looks a bit like an academic calendar, only much more brutal. Everyone is constantly teetering on the edge of the abyss, an abyss of production. These squares look orderly, but beneath them is chaos, worry, pain.
What happened?
As time goes on, the numbers in the boxes grow rarer and rarer. The board becomes an empty snowfield in the final days. Only failure and regret dwell in this region.
Brutal.
Looks like they didn't make it.
A note in the bottom left corner of the chalkboard says, "See the prod schedule filament for details."
Okay.
The handwriting is only partly legible, but you can still make out 3 slogans: "Call in, tune out," "Wirral untethered," and "Heat death of the universe." The full text reads, "Heat death of the universe is the new epic." Another note says, "The biggest advancement in role-playing systems since the 30s.
Okay, so some of those are just like marketing slogans.
Outside, a cold wind wraps the building in its bosom. Snowflakes in the wind. An old woman passes what the locals call the doomed commercial area. She tries hard not to look at the bookstore windows.
Okay. What about this thing over here?
This old fireplace is covered in lines drawn in blue and red marker, the mesh spreading over the stone like blood vessels on alabaster skin. It looks ghostly and strangely ancient. A diagram for summoning some time-forgotten being. The symbols seem very esoteric.
What am I looking at?
Radio frequencies, it seems. UKV 123.6, UKV 123.7, UKV 123.9. Some written notes, too. Sparse and cryptic.
Radio frequencies for what?
Unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular system split into veins and capillaries. Very advanced.
So we're dealing with something medical here.
You think so? The web is comprised of radio stations, all lead back to one red heart, titled the Game Master Frequency. A note says, this one can listen in on any station it wants. Looks like a surveillance program.
Who's the Game Master?
Someone very important. The leader of a massive on-air game built by these people.
If it's a game, then who's playing?
Whoever decides to call in to a call-in station, it looks like. A list of names under the stations suggests people across 6 Isolas would be playing. Muindi, Insulinda, Kotla, Grad, Samara, and even Ilmara. All of this is gone, left unrealized.
Too bad.
My God. It's as if the less money they had, the more ambitious their project became.
Why do you say that?
The schedule. I know doom when I see it. The company was running out of funding.
What else?
Nothing. It's just lines on marble. An echo from times long gone. No one has used the fireplace in ages.
Ugh. Is Kim gonna complain about... or...
Okay. What do you think is going on with that computer, chalkboard, and fireplace?
I do think this is some PSYOP shit. And the reason I think it's some PSYOP shit is that if it was somebody who was actually closed down that failed a business, yeah, you'd take everything that's not nailed down and you'd sell it and liquidate it as much as you can. But then again, if it was a PSYOP, why wouldn't they burn all this stuff down, you know? Maybe they didn't have the time to. I'm going to say this. It's an undercover counterintelligence program.
No, that's not it. I think it looks like one of those popular pen and paper role-playing games. Only these people were trying to automate it, make it work on radio computers.
Utter madness, he thinks, as a compliment.
I wonder if he likes role-playing games. Has anyone ever done this before?
Not to my knowledge. They make automated games in Graz, Messina, Königstein. You know, places with industry. But I don't think anyone has attempted to create an inter-isolary game before. We just don't have the technology.
Oh, yeah. They don't have anything quite like the internet, but this is basically forcing that to almost exist. How are they planning to do that?
Through call-in stations. None of the players have to be physically present. Anyone in the world can participate in the game, as long as they have a two-way radio. Then there's the Game Master frequency that listens in on the smaller call-in stations. I think that was supposed to coordinate the stories, functioning as a master of ceremonies of sorts.
His fascination has swept aside other concerns for the moment. He's a little hooked.
And this was a role-playing game?
Indeed. Those Welkins are a dead giveaway. Role-playing people love that stuff. The world looks like a modified version of the WeWorld board game, with hit death thrown in.
What do you think happened to the company?
No idea. They stopped filling out the schedule on the chalkboard.
Wow.
Indeed, it's ambitious and untethered from reality, but...
Start a video game company with me, Kim. The curse got them. I see no other explanation.
Ah, yes. The doom of bad business practices. Okay, let's keep moving.
Cool, more haunted shit. What the hell is this, man? Oh, you know, he mentioned a chimney, or a fireplace, but we didn't actually poke around in anything that looked like a fireplace, so. I'm not done with this room quite yet. Nothing of use in here. I guess maybe it was just a misplaced line or something? Oh, whoa. Shoes in a puddle of melting snow. Someone's been here recently, then. Ugh. A postcard. Oh, do I want to know what's behind that?
An iron safety curtain curves before
Oh,
the eyes.
this is where the lady must be.
It covers half the room, blocking the way into a colossal industrial chimney. This must be where the entity lives.
Let's mess with that later. I don't want to mess with that quite yet. Bro. I wonder if we should have joked with Kim about making a company. An ice cream maker. A hidden doorway. Two rusty rifles are hidden above the piping. They look inoperable. Someone has stuck some busted guns beneath the ceiling.
A few bricks have fallen off, revealing a compartment behind the wall. It's too dark to see in.
Seems
Where
like
are we?
an old bunker from the revolutionary period. Look at all those rifles. Must be an old weapons cache.
There's a hole in the wall.
There is, yes. And there also appears to be something inside the hole. Interesting. Do you want to take a look?
You do the honors.
Sure. Okay, here's some more rifles. None of these seem to be working.
No.
An old Belmagrave rifle.
Oh, Jesus
Rare
Christ.
to find in such good order. Seems to no longer be functional, but still rare. Here.
This should cheer you up.
It's yours, officer. You found this place.
What does it mean? A rifle here.
It means there are firearms, albeit inoperable, still lying
Oh!
in Martinez. It's an interesting coincidence.
We just got an achievement. Goodest of the good cops. Get Kim to trust you. He gave me that rifle, and I guess that was meaningful. We have good boy points. That's the whole point. That's the whole point of this run, baby.
He likes this find.
Wow. That's a cool looking rifle too. Very Star Wars in my brain. This game is so tight. A frozen ice cream maker that's still running. I guess our ghost likes ice cream.
Two cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads off into the darkness, and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby. Rip the red one out. Look how giant and vibrating it is. Don't rip the red one out. You'll awaken the ghosts.
I will do neither of those things, you lunatics. Well, An insane mesh tank top. For a little bit of drama. What's this way? Oh, what? I guess that's where the front door leads, huh? Oh, yeah. Hey, this is the... this is the ice cream box that we can use as a fridge for the corpse. Duh. That's fucked up in here. This is the furnace?
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black. Looks like this furnace has a face, and it's a face of agony.
Kim, what is this thing? Is this a furnace?
Looks like it. Looks like an old central furnace used to heat the building. It's connected to the chimney. No one has used it in ages. No signs of any recent fire. Only dead rats.
Look inside the furnace.
It's dark and grimy here. In the darkness you can hear chatter. It's coming from above. A voice or several voices talking to each other. Near the smoke chamber, upstairs. The echo is so prominent, it's impossible to discern what the voices are saying or what's producing them.
Huh.
What are you doing?
I'm not sure, Kim, but I think I can hear someone talking upstairs.
Wait, really? Maybe it's coming from behind those safety curtains we saw upstairs.
That seems like a bad idea. Let's leave. I don't want to spook him. But what's this bear thing? Is this like a closet or something?
You see a terrifying ice bear with a strange compartment in its belly. The door is covered in frost, and the bear's eyes are glowing red. This ice bear is a hyper-carnivore. Be careful.
What does hyper-carnivore mean?
A gust of freezing cold air rushes to greet you. You hear a low grumble as the bear regulates itself. This is the inside of a refrigerator.
Oh no, I'm a dumbass. This is the fridge that we're going to use to stuff a body into. The other thing is just an ice cream machine.
The lieutenant takes a peek inside. His hand has found the holster of his gun.
I'll look inside the fridge.
The shelves are empty. All you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers with the brand name, Revachol Ice City. A handwritten note has been attached to the door. The fridge is huge.
Examine one of the ice cream wrappers.
A friendly cartoon bear smiles back at you from a glossy cellophane wrapper. It looks nothing like the fridge. The paper still smells of vanilla and chocolate.
Take the note from the door.
You pocket the note and the little fridge magnets keeping it on the door.
What's a giant bear-shaped fridge doing in an abandoned cellar in the first place?
Good question. It looks like an ice cream fridge.
So they tried to sell ice cream from this hyper-carnivore?
I know. What an unfortunate marketing choice. What is even worse, the bear is still costing them money to this day.
The fridge buzzes with energy.
Oh, you're so funny, Kim.
This thing must be catastrophic.
This is clearly the fridge. It looks big enough for 2 corpses.
It's certainly an eccentric choice, but it is capacious and cold enough, too.
But the optics on this are awful, he thinks. We need to be as silent as we can.
Holy shit, yeah.
Shall we go and get the body then? I'll take the head, you take the feet. The stairs won't be easy, but we'll manage.
The two of you, easily.
Let's do this.
The body is heavier than you expected.
Oh, God.
Half an hour.
That sound is terrifying.
To stuff it into the fridge. The lieutenant takes a step back to admire your handiwork.
Beautiful. A dead body in a nice bare fridge. This is some of the best body's work I've ever done.
You've definitely earned a drink after this. Perhaps even some pagan rites.
Pagan rites? Is that code for sex that I'm too divine to understand? Let's do this. I think it'll make him laugh. We need to celebrate by performing pagan rites. Let's bring out the meat and set it on fire.
I knew you would say that. I knew this would lead to drinking. No, no more. This is paganistic enough, and he does not leave this room.
I was just joking, man.
He means it. He doesn't want to be the Ice Bear cop.
We did the best with the means at our disposal.
Did we though? Okay, maybe we did. At least we've stopped the body from decomposing further. Now you can conduct another inspection under controlled circumstances.
In a dark, dilapidated room in an Ice Bear fridge.
Inside the icy realm of the Ice Bear fridge, the corpse stands slumped, waiting.
Shoot, Looney Rooney.
How do you like it in the fridge?
I like it a lot, brother. This really is your finest hour. You're a genius. A regular Corpelangelo.
They really enjoyed coming up with this.
Come back later, Corpo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible, also see me in your dreams.
What a great, great thing. We don't have any levels. Oh, we do. Well, we don't need to do that yet. Let's try this. 42%er. Oh, we got there.
And your eyes close, as if by their own volition. It's dark all around. You feel cold, slippery flesh, first with your fingertips, then under the palm of your hand.
What is this?
His face, his cheeks, his nose, his fat, swollen lips. Like a spider, your hand crawls over his features. Everything is silent.
Put your fingers in his mouth.
The oral cavity is cold and moist. A ball-like tongue attaches itself to the base of the mouth, lolling around like a scallop. You're on the right track.
Play with it. This feels right.
The tongue moves freely in the cavity. The mucus of the mouth is slippery, delicate to touch. From the soft meat, teeth, hard pearls of bone in the gums, and in the back of the mouth. Can you feel it? You're so close. Rip his jaws open. Look in.
What's in there?
A vision of black and dark red death, pried open by your naked hands and studded with teeth. Looks like he's laughing. Death fumes rising from the throat, and there, in the back of his mouth, above the bell of the uvula, right in the soft palate, you see a hole, barely visible to the human eye. It is swollen shut, almost vanished. No larger than 0.4 centimeters in radius, the edges appear darkened.
He was shot. Fuck yeah.
Keep going.
A black trickle of liquid runs into his throat from the wound.
Put your finger in there, baby.
Your index fits right in there. A tight tunnel of flesh opens up. Tissue damage. Wide enough for 2 fingers. As you push both in, you reach through his mouth, right into his brainstem.
Let's feel around.
The basal ganglia feels clumpy. What entered here has torn apart his reptilian complex. The funk soul brother at the back of his head has gone dark.
Funk soul brother.
Your fingers slide into the remains of his limbic
Oh my
system.
god.
There is no resistance. It's gelatinous.
Oh.
The slug-like structures are damaged too. The tearing extends deep into both hemispheres.
Oh my god.
The undulations of the limbic system have ended. All is quiet.
There's a cavity cut right between the hemispheres.
The lieutenant answers with the sound of his pen on paper.
Let's push deeper, I guess.
Your fingers are all the way in now, reaching toward the inside of his skull. The cavity goes further.
Ugh.
The entry wound isn't wide enough for the rest of your hand to follow. All the muscles in your body harden. Time to enter him.
Why are they making it so... Let's wriggle in.
Your fingers reach toward his skull. His cerebral cortex feels like jelly. Cold jelly. Strange fluid streams down your wrist as you push deeper until you feel it on the tip of your finger. Sharp, serrated material. The edges cut right into your skin. The pain is barely noticeable under the adrenaline rush.
Fuck. I feel a solid object right under the skull.
Can you get to it?
Inspect the skull first.
There's a tiny crack, a protrusion in the cranium, right in the back of his head. Your finger must be pointing straight at it
shit.
from the inside. The object that is in there stops just short of the skull, in the encephalus, knocking this tiny fracture into the cranium.
We have the makings of very small exit wound here.
Okay, we got a 72%er. Do we want to use the level up? Oh, 72%er. What is it again? Is it perception? Interfacing. I'll be so pissed off if we don't get this. To be honest, we shouldn't. I'm not gonna use it because we can't quick save. Oh, I should have quick saved before we started this. Okay, well then in that case, we must do what we must do, which is improving our interfacing so that we don't fuck this up. 83%, all right? Every time. Ooh. Let's go. Okay. Woo. All right. What the hell's in this fucking guy?
You pick the object between your index and middle finger. Feels sharp, like metal. You press your teeth together. Your jaw is clenched. All you need to do is just...
slowly pull your fingers out.
The inside of the head feels cold and smooth, like a glove. Sweat dripping down your brow.
Dude, I'm doing this barehanded, aren't I?
The prize between your fingers.
Oh my god.
With a plop, your hand emerges from the mouth, covered in blood up to the wrist. Between your fingers, a small flower, a blossom made of lead.
A bullet. Well placed.
A bullet.
Holy shit.
The bullet falls in the bag, leaving a smattering of blood on the plastic.
Erases
the bag under his eyes.
We're good goddamn detectives.
A non-caliber rifle. Some kind of brittle alloy. Fractured on impact.
Keep it, Lieutenant. As a gift.
No, you deserve it. We can log it later. Looks like we need to add one more item to your injury list. Injury number 4. Oval entry wound with an abrasion collar. Soft palate, back of mouth. High velocity. Temporary cavity in brain tissue. Small exit wound on the occiput. How does that sound?
Sounds about right.
Opinion, fatal injury.
Agreed.
And one last thing. We should amend injury number 3. Ligament mark. New opinion, non-fatal. Post-mortem. Treatment.
The ligament mark, the fractured hyoid bone, it was all treatment.
Yes, and the belt around his neck. The hanging. Even dragging him to the yard. All of it was done after this man was already dead.
Agreed.
I have had my doubts since you showed me the tracks. Why did they carry him over? Why not march him, I thought. There was no satisfying explanation. There have been other signs too. Small details. Everything is too neatly designed for us to assign probable cause here, as we did, full-heartedly. Well, no more.
We almost fell for it, he thinks. Almost.
Who would do this?
That's for us to find out. But this, it will make finding them just
Oh, baby. It feels like the game's only just begun. This is crazy. Why would anyone do this?
to hide something. The real killer, the real motivation, What really happened here?
Maybe the bullet holds more answers?
Yes, we should take a closer look at it. I am certain it has more to tell us.
This little thing could reveal much about the weapon that shot it.
I think I need to wash myself.
Oh, you really do. I'm glad to hear you say that. Your room in the Whirling in Rags should come with a bathroom. Be sure to make use of it in the evening.
Damn, Kim. Kim's like, you reek, brother. And this is just the latest vinaigrette that we've put on this fucked up salad. What happens next?
We bag the corpse and carry him to the holding pen of my kinema. I can transport him to processing myself, but I will be gone for the rest of the day.
What should I do in the meantime?
Work on the case. Tend to personal matters. Try not to do anything too dangerous. An officer needs backup in a neighborhood like this. I'll leave that choice to you. And one more thing. Great work, detective.
The word lingers in the air of the basement. Far away, ice cream makers are buzzing, and the sea wind blows outside. Detective.
After you bag the corpse, Lieutenant Kitsuragi will leave the party until tomorrow morning. You can do side tasks, and even the main case, but it might be more difficult. Plan his exit accordingly.
I don't want to leave him alone on that ride. Oh, God. Holy crap. Let's not do this yet. Let's see what we can see. So that must be why the Hardy Boys were so willing to just throw themselves onto the pyre. They were being told to. Oh, I'm still covered in death smell. Let's do that later, after he leaves. Let's do the straight and narrow thing and just knock on this damn thing.
As before, an iron safety curtain What an odd thing to do. Nothing happens.
Knock on it harder.
Still nothing. No one's home.
Knock even harder.
Those curtains
Ow.
prove to be surprisingly sturdy. Your fist hurts now.
Fair enough.
There must be another way to wake up whoever is in there. Maybe we can try yelling into the furnace downstairs.
Yeah, that's fair. I guess I just didn't want him to think about it. Oh, this magnesium-based lifeform thing was that's silly. Let's internalize that, I guess. Temporary research bonus. So does that mean that while I'm researching this, I have like -2 logic? Is that what it's saying? Do I? Oh, okay, wait. How do I? Oh, you get more slots by... Okay, I kind of wish I'd been doing this. Let's do this. Inexplicable feminist agenda. There are a lot of these. Yeah, let's think about this magnesium-based lifeform thing. Yeah, let's shout, I guess.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black. Something breaks loose in you.
Wow.
A mighty bellow echoes throughout the chimney's depths. The chatter of tiny voices above suddenly cease. Then,
Hello?
you've awakened the entity.
Hello? Are you there? Speak to me.
Hello? Did you say anything? I can't hear you. Please come
upstairs.
After you, officer.
Huh. They sound a lot more pleasant than I would have expected from them. What's Plaisance' fucking problem then, man? They sound like a nice... Well, I guess we're about to find out, probably. Maybe they are still cursed. Oh. There was another person here, though. A tray full of dice. A bunch of D&D dice. Candy dispenser, but it's just for dice.
Hello, I'm Nia.
Oh.
Did you try knocking on my window? I must have missed you. I've been listening to my Milius. So what kind of die are you looking for?
Could this be the malicious entity? Perhaps it's wise to go along with this masquerade for now. She's got a direct view to the backyard. You should interrogate her about the lynching.
What do you mean by milieu?
Yes, a Milieu is like a call-in station. You need a two-way radio to access one. That's why I have these. Mostly, they just teach you to swear in different languages. But some of the stations can be quite interesting. I was so absorbed, I must have missed you knocking.
I haven't knocked on your window.
Then how did you get inside? By the south entrance? You know what? It doesn't even matter. What matters is that you're finally here. Let's talk dice. Did you have something specific in mind?
Why are you asking me about dice?
I'm a novelty dice maker. Tell me the name of your role-playing system and I'll make the die you need. That's why you're here, yes?
As she speaks, her bone-like fingers fiddle with a ring. Her bones light, but her hands strong. Role-playing games? You know the one made by Fortress Accident. Does that count?
Sure. I like role-playing games and I need some dice.
Very good. My rate is 10 real per set, unless you want something really unusual. Take a look around and see if there's any particular stone you want to use.
This person means you, or no one else. Absolutely no harm. She will answer freely and honestly.
Okay, well, then I really gotta stop listening to that fucking lunatic that tells me about the ghosts. Where are we, anyway?
We're inside the chimney of an old central furnace. It's strange, I know. But when I arrived here, all the other rooms were taken, so I had to build myself a makeshift home. Besides, I don't really have to pay any rent here, so that's a plus.
Plaisance was right. There's an entity living in the chimney. You should ask her about the curse.
You know what I'm most interested in is... It sounded like there were people talking to each other, which it makes me think that... Is she hiding someone in here?
Creative.
Did you know that the people call it the doomed commercial area in here?
I've heard the stories, but I don't think those stories are true.
Plaisance sent me. She said she's convinced it's swarming with malicious energies.
Plaisance, the bookshop lady? I've heard that her business is doing rather well. Have the energies spared her somehow?
Actually, the bookstore isn't doing that well. There are hardly any customers and she has to exploit her own daughter to keep the company going.
Oh, right. But it's not just the bookstore that's still up and running. What about the whirling in racks?
That's true.
People say it's part of the building complex.
It's still a separate building. I doubt the malicious energies can get over there.
And then there is me. I've been here for 14 years, selling novelty dice to role-playing enthusiasts. Not exactly a million real business idea, yet somehow I've survived despite the talk of malicious energies. Strange, isn't it?
Because she's in cahoots with the demons.
I wonder if he's right. I do. Plaisance thinks it's because you're the source of it, a malignant entity.
Malignant entity? What does that even mean? Some kind of sorceress? What about you, officer? Do you think I'm the malignant entity?
The jig is up. The she-demon knows you've uncovered her true identity. Time has come to face the source. Fear not, for the forces of the universe are supporting you in this psychic quest.
I'm not sure. The world is a puzzling place.
Is it now? I've always thought it's a rather mundane and boring place with no supernatural surprises in sight. Well, if you ever find a way to explain all those inconsistencies in the curse, let me know.
Plaisance is not going to like what you have to tell her.
Damn it. And I'm low on shivers right now too, aren't I? On a kind of this brain thing I'm doing. Can retry it though.
You feel nothing. If anything, it's uncomfortably warm in here. She has begun to idly clean one of her carving tools with a dirty kerchief. The tool's sharp edge shining in the light of her desk lamp.
I don't totally trust this woman, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, what do you know about the man who was lynched behind the whirling in rags?
Nothing really. I didn't know him.
The lieutenant looks at his notebook, then the woman under the large window.
Your window looks directly onto the courtyard. You're saying you didn't see or hear anything unusual last Sunday evening?
I'm sorry, detective, but as you know, I usually have my headphones on when I'm working. It shuts out most of the daily ruckus behind my window.
Daily ruckus?
Well, there's always something going on in the whirling's backyard. During daytime, there are usually those kids. And lately, I've been seeing a lot of drunk workers hanging about. Must be because of the strike.
She's not sorry to disappoint you. Informing on someone in a murder investigation would intrude upon her focused existence.
But I never saw anyone during that fateful Sunday night, I'm afraid.
Do you often work Sunday nights?
It's an odd profession, making dice for people. But I like it, and I prefer doing this to sitting at home.
You never took your eyes off the work to look out the window?
I might have, but in this case, all I would have seen is my own reflection staring back from the darkness. It's really hard to make anything out in the yard when it's dark outside. Besides, I rarely get up to look out the window when I'm in the zone.
I see. Thank you.
She nods.
Anything else, officer?
Do you know what happened to the other tenants? Everybody else is gone.
More or less. Are you interested in anyone specific?
Found a strange machine.
Fortress Accident, the radio game studio.
She liked them.
They were an interesting bunch. We talked about role-playing systems every now and then. Once, I even saw two of them get into fisticuffs over Whirl. They certainly took their work very seriously, even if they seem to be chronically liberal with their schedules.
What do you mean liberal? What happened?
The usual. They ran out of money and couldn't get the project done on time.
What went wrong?
Well, I did hear them talking at times. They seemed to believe they were historical individuals on some grand quest.
Their project did look impressive.
Yes, but when the money started to run out, they just began to complain a lot about capitalism. You know, how the markets are rigged to keep out new businesses and so on. In the end, they just didn't get it done. They didn't have enough willpower to produce something truly historic and to show up to work on time.
She's right. Showing up to work on time is important.
She's like the absolute grind maxer, this person.
Showing up to work on time is hard. No, scratch that. Showing up to work at all is difficult, especially if you've been drinking.
It's too bad. I would have supported them. The project looked great.
Not the wisest decision. You would have lost all your savings.
The result is 1 on a 20-sided die.
What the hell, girl?
The dice is black and filled with little silvery flakes, like snowfall.
Anything else?
I kind of want to ask about this stuff, but
I hope it clarified things a bit. What else?
I think that is where we will call it for today. I'm so curious about what she's going to offer us in terms of information. I'm also very curious to see what happens dragging the corpse over to the station. Let's go find somebody to raid into, huh? Oh, somebody's bound to be playing Disco Elysium or something. Disco, disco, disco. Wow, Mari _en just started a stream. Let's do this guy. He's playing TF2, and I've seen him around before. It was a fun stream. The game is so engrossing. I feel like I wasn't even sure how much I was going to enjoy it today, but no, I mean, it just tears you right out of whatever you're thinking and puts you in Revachol, baby. Alrighty. I hope y'all have a good rest of your day, evening, morning, whatever it may be. Thank you very much for hanging out. I hope y'all have a good rest of your time, and make sure to make the most of it, because heaven waits for you. Goodbye. Laters.